ready to shake it.
I went deaf on it.
Break it.
Ever since you left me, more money, more cars, more shows. Ever since you left me, more diamonds, more gold, more motion, more. I went deaf on it. I went deaf on it. All I need is one night.
You gon' have to splurge on it.
All I need is one night.
Looked in a purse.
I went deaf on it. Yes, I fiesta. Drop top G-Wagons, we don't do Teslas. Don't pay for the bag, I pay semesters. I turn dream girls to my new extras. Hand recognize game girls do too. Run through the city like the 2 Live Crew. Got a Harlem broad, got a Brooklyn broad. I ain't come this far just to come this far. A friend to all is a friend to none. So don't push me, cause I'll press the button. I went deaf on it. I went deaf on it.
Alright, here we go, man.
All I need is one night.
Let's go ahead and start this over real quick.
Get ready to shake it.
704 Charlotte Bounce Show in the building. One day before the draft, man. One day before the draft. Number one show for the fans, by the fans, the 704 Charlotte Bounce Show, man. Are y'all ready? I've been having people curse me out, man. They're calling me. What's wrong with you, bro? Like, why you ain't went live yet, man? You know what I'm saying? So, had to let the other shows get out the way, man, so we can come in here and do what we do, man. You know what I'm saying? But I also had some business working, you know. I got some funny stuff thrown at me, and I was like, man, bro, like this dude always posted lives. They don't go live. But look, man, I'm going live this morning. Look, check this out. I called up this dude, man, because what's a draft show, you know what I'm saying, without including this guy in it, man? We got Tri-State in the building. What's going on, bro?
My guy was good.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's the show? What's a draft show without Tri-State? The inside scoop, man.
He's crazy.
The Connecticut guy, man. The inside scooper. You know, the latest news, the latest things that drops. Tri-State, what's going on, bro?
Chilling, bro. Chilling. Glad to see you alive.
Yeah, man.
I'm chilling right now.
It's time to get it going, man. You know. How you feeling, man? You know what I'm saying? Like the
Cool,
draft
man.
is like...
I'm excited, bro. I'm very eager to see what happens tomorrow. There's too many opportunities. Like, there's too many different things that could happen. So I'm just eager to see what it is exactly.
We have no idea.
We have no damn idea, bro.
Still no
effing idea.
No, nothing has fallen out of the bucket. There's been no leads. You know, I really don't know what Dan and them are going to do tomorrow, man. I have no idea.
I feel you, dog. Yeah, they could go a slew of ways. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know if you saw what Mike K tweeted. He was like, how funny would it be if we take the 5th rounder we got from Minnesota for Thielen to trade in front of Minnesota to get the Eneman. That shit funny as hell to me to read.
That would be funny.
That would be cinema. That would be hysterical, dog.
You know,
but it's like
things today. We're gonna play some stuff out today, man. You know, if we look, so like if we would have got rid of Evero, right? Would we have gotten those picks this year or next year?
This year, I think.
See, you know what I'm saying?
I'm eager to see what this defense look like with him with these players now.
With a real defensive coordinator. But look, man, I think this defense is gonna be so good, man. Like I'll get into that when we get to talking, man. Look, shout out to people in the chat already that's up in here. You know what I'm saying? They piling in right now in the Tri-State, man. You know what I'm saying? They're like, hey, we the 704 Charlotte Bounce Show, man. Look, we out there live. Y'all see the sign in the background. Hey, look. Relax to Talk Sports in the building. 704s. What's good, man? We in the building. Nick Tri-State is already telling you, hit that like button, man. Hit that like and subscribe button right now, man. Please help your boys out right here, man. One time for your boys right here, man. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Talk to me. Talk nice, man. King T in the building. What's going on, brother? He said, what's good, everyone? Let's go with the fire emojis. We got my man Supernova Moore in the building. You know what I'm saying? My man Dirt Road 444, man, said greetings from Wendell, North Carolina. Hey, look, bro, that's why I bought one of my cars, bro. He said, I gotta meet you one day, Twan. Keep pounding and top of the morning, family. Absolutely, brother. We can meet up somewhere. Like Wendell ain't even that far from my house. It's like 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Look, so I keep hey Dirtbag, stay posted with me. Because I think the people with the 704 Charlotte Brown show, we might be meeting in Raleigh this summer. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be hosting. We're gonna be doing some cookout stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know, going out, you know what I'm saying, showing them the city. You know, Raleigh Durham, you know what I'm saying, how we get down here, you know what I'm saying? Hosting, you know what I'm saying? You get to meet all of them, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, we still talking about that. Supernova. He said top of the morning. Okay. Supernova said, "What's good, family, man? What's up with you, bro? You know, JP already's blessing the show with $2, fellas. Yeah, we here. He said, "Cool bet, man. Cool bet. We gotta get Tri-State down here too, man. We gotta get Tri-State down here.
Yeah, I'm gonna be down there next year for sure.
We gotta get them in Raleigh.
I might be in South Carolina next month.
You can do your Charlotte thing, but let me show you the city, bro. Raleigh Durham.
Nah, listen, if I'm gonna be in South Carolina, best believe I'm gonna run over to Raleigh real quick. It's right there.
He said, Twan Capital, I live Timmy. Hey, look, man, we gotta get relaxed and talk sports too, man. I gotta meet these dudes for a beer or something, bro. I promise you. Tri-State, we got a new member. King T is already.
Shout out King T.
Became a member. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, man, make sure y'all join the memberships as well, too, bro. You know what I'm saying? The memberships are not expensive, man. To get up in here, be a member. You know what I'm saying? Also, JP with the $2 super chat, he said, fellas, I think I said that one already. Hey, look, I promise you, relax. Look, I'm not capping. He said he lived 10 minutes away. We're going to do it, man. Last but not least, because, you know, I'm a man of the chat, man, of the people. My top players I want, if we stick and pick, it's Thieneman, Concepcion, Fano, Lomo, and Jordan Tyson.
I like that list. Besides, Tyson ain't going to be there, but God willingly.
Check this out, man. Willingly. Got another member, bro.
What's up?
Dirt Road 444 just became a member. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, we show love around here. Look, man, for those guys both becoming members this morning, man, show them that love, man. If y'all giving up to them brothers right now, put your hands together, show the love. Because guess what? I say,
it's good.
Them boys is now officially down with my clique, bro. Let's go. Hey, officially down with the clip, man. Show your hands, put your hands together for them brothers right there, man. Now, Tri-State.
Yo.
You get to do what you do.
Oh, snap.
Any breaking news of any sorts that you heard so far amongst any teams, and how can it affect us?
I'm just waiting on my man's from Vegas to hit my line. Mm-hmm. He's gonna let me know something. He's the one who let me know that we were gonna get Lloyd.
Lock clear.
Yeah. So
two of my frat brothers is already there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, we do our live, right? So I was gonna do it, but Poppin' them said they didn't want me to do it like that or whatever. So you know how like they hear the choice like 2 minutes before we get it. You know what I'm saying? It's not.
Oh yeah, no. I'm gonna know. I'm gonna know the pick. I'm gonna know the pick, right? Because there's a guy on Twitter. He posts right when the card gets put in.
Right.
He tweets it. There's a dude on Twitter, so like I'm gonna know. I'm not gonna fuck with anyone like that, you know.
I'm not gonna
wherever
say
I'm at. I'm not gonna say anything.
I'm just gonna know though, because
I won't say anything. But unless it's something, if it's something shocking, like I'm gonna be like, oh, but I'm not gonna say anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if it's something shocking, like I won't be able to contain myself. You feel me? Like
I won't give it away. Yeah,
I
I'll
won't
just be
give it
like,
away, but like
oh.
my emotions will come out, be like, oh, whoa, type shit.
UT got a question for you, man. He said, question for Nick. Do you think it's any possibility we go linebacker at 19?
Bro,
Hell,
I think it's a slim possibility. It's a slim possibility. The only reason I'm saying slim is because I don't know. They like Rodriguez a lot, dude. They like Rodriguez a lot.
not at 19.
But
We don't.
not at, I don't think it's slim pickings at 19. I think they look at it like the organization looks at it like we just invested a boatload of money into Lloyd. Like, regardless of what people think, like I think Trevin Wallace, that's the first linebacker Dan Morgan drafted. And Excel, just like I said with Excel, like I understand it's business. There shouldn't be emotional connection to it. I understand that, but however, I think Dan's gonna give them both the benefit of the doubt. Unless, obviously, if we take a receiver at 19, everyone loves to say, "Oh, Excel this, Excel that." Listen, if we take Makai Lemon or Casey Concepcion or Omar Cooper, it ain't just
I ain't gonna
Excel.
be mad.
It ain't. It ain't. Oh, don't be surprised if we take Omar Cooper, Twan. Don't be surprised.
I don't like that one. I don't like that one. I like
Don't be.
him, but not at 19.
Don't be. I wouldn't be surprised one bit. Great
I'll
run
just walk away.
blocker.
You won't hear me say nothing if I find I'll just walk away. I'll be like, oh.
I'm about right now. I'm about 80% sure we're gonna go skill position because I feel
What?
like damn more like just like everything in life, dog. Like patterns. Like let's look at Dan Morgan's short stint real quick.
Yeah.
In both drafts, he has shown that he has one. He's traded up or traded back
Mm-hmm.
in each draft, and in some situations, he's traded up and then traded back. And then he's also in both off seasons as the main GM, he's thrown a boatload of money at the defense.
We didn't trade up for T-Mac though.
No, but we traded up for XL.
Yeah.
And then we traded
I ain't gonna
back.
get into that right now, but that was a mistake.
And then we traded and then we traded back only to trade back up to get Brooks.
Right.
And then last year
Bad move
we
number
stand
2.
pat at 8. We stand pat at 8, but then we trade up to get Scorton. And in both consecutive off seasons, Twan, we have thrown a boatload. We went a boatload of money on the defensive end. We draft a skill player position. We threw a boatload of money at the defense this offseason. What makes me and in the quote with Dan Morgan, he said there isn't no rule that says you can't draft a wide receiver 3 years in a row.
It's not
Like I'd love to know if I could just be a fly in the wall for like 5 seconds just so I can get a peep at Dan Morgan because everyone has a different
but
big board.
Do you know what I would pay? Like
What?
if they ever let people do that, like a lucky
Pay to
fan
see a big board?
to sit in the war room on draft night.
Yeah, bro.
Do you know like say like if they was like, yo, Twan and Nick try like we got y'all hoodies, all Panthers gear. Come in here and sit with us. Bring your phone if you want to, so you can, just don't.
Now, I don't even need my phone.
Bro,
I'll sign the NDA, whatever.
I don't need a phone.
I'm gonna let them know though. If I'm in that war room, I ain't gonna be quiet. Y'all gonna be hearing my.
I'm gonna be somewhere near a camera. I ain't gonna lie to you,
bro. But I'd love to see what Dan Morgan's big board looks
Ray,
like.
get up in here, bro. Where you at, bro? I tried to call you twice this morning.
Was good, Ray? Yeah. Oh yeah. That'd be lit right now if Ray came up here.
Hold on, let me go ahead. I forgot to put the link in here for the people, man.
I'd love to see what Dan like. To be honest, Son, it wouldn't surprise me one bit if Dylan Thieneman is like a top 10 to 15 player on Dan Morgan's big board.
Man, I got about 8 people that I would not be mad at if we got them. I mean, it's like 8. So it's like I can't lose if he picks any of them.
Who are you? 8. Damn, 8.
I got about
Mine
8.
is only like 5.
Shoot. Let me go ahead and pull that thing up while we looking. Might as well just have it up. You know what I'm saying?
So I'll give you my 5 that are like obviously realistic options.
I'll just
Sadiq,
say yes.
I wouldn't be mad at Sadiq, obviously. I wouldn't be mad at Casey.
That's my number 1.
Yeah, I wouldn't be mad at Casey Concepcion. I wouldn't
I
be
wouldn't
mad at
either.
Omar. I wouldn't be mad at Omar Cooper. I know we see differently
Nah,
in that. I
nah.
wouldn't be mad at Dylan Thieneman.
I wouldn't be mad at that either.
Yeah, I wouldn't be mad at that at
I
all.
think you gotta. I think you gotta draft up for him though. I think
I'm
he's a high
starting to
commodity.
come around on Peter Woods a little more. I'm starting to come around more on Peter Woods.
Bloody, what's going on, bro?
Twan Don, what's going on, sir?
How
Tri-State,
you
what's going
feeling,
on,
man?
What
good
up?
sir?
What's good?
How you feeling on draft eve?
Shit, really, I'm a little toasty right now because I'm at work currently, sitting here dropping off these containers in the great state of South Carolina.
SC, what
So
up, bro?
that's going on right now.
Dcash, shout out to
God damn it!
Dcash. No, you good. Shout out to Dcash. He said, "Look, sounds like a bunch of smoke screens. Honestly, last year Dan and Dave didn't tell what they actually wanted to
Exactly.
do either. So I love that they don't sneak peek. They really didn't do it with Excel. Excel did that.
This, yeah, and you know what's crazy, Twan? It's like this is why I'm like with Sadiq. He's so interesting. Like it's intriguing because they haven't been like it's been quiet on them with Sadiq. They haven't shown too much interest. Just like last year with Tet, it wasn't publicly out there that we showed a lot of interest in Tet, and then boom, we took him.
Shout out to JP for the $2 super chat. He said, "Evil twin." Which one of y'all is evil, man?
Evil Twin, what's happening, homie?
Who the evil
Uh-huh.
twin and who's the good one? So amongst
All right,
y'all,
to be honest-
who's
be
most likely to have
to
on
be
the
honest-
devil suit and who got on the angel suit?
Out of who? Me or
Okay, I'm
Bloody?
gonna be honest with
Nah,
you.
out
Twan.
of
Nah.
Oh, I'm
Bloody
about
number.
to say we both
Look,
did.
I'll be honest with you, Twan. This
It's
is
a
your
rhetorical
fault.
question. Both of y'all got the red suits on, man. It ain't both
I'll
of
be
y'all.
honest, Twan. This is your fault. This is your fault.
Nah.
You the reason why I call him my evil twin, because you say we both sound alike and we think alike and we
I
all
got some of the same ideologies too.
So you the one that gave me the idea. And number two,
Yeah.
I got the idea from the Lil Durk King Von song Evil Twin. So we both on the
Yeah.
same shit.
Yeah, that's good shit though. But look, y'all both admitted y'all got
What's
a lot of similarities, bro.
I
You know?
mean, shit, I fuck with bro heavy, man.
Yeah.
A lot of shit you say makes sense. And a lot of
I'm
shit
telling
you
y'all
say be
once
funny
again,
as
man.
hell.
Yeah, I'm telling y'all again, once again, this summer, I'm gonna be putting together a little 704, like meetup, you know what I'm saying? Just gotta figure out if we're gonna do it in Raleigh, Durham, or do it in Charlotte. I think people tired of going to Charlotte all the time, man. So probably be here, you know what I'm saying? And so I want all the people to come out, meet each other. It's gonna be fun, man. I'm trying to tell you, it's gonna be fun, bro.
Hold on. Well, I can still talk, y'all.
When I do it, I do it. Okay. Ray said your boy was in bed with his okay, I got you. You know what I'm saying? You know, activities, I understand that. I hope look, hey Ray, I hope I didn't mess up your timing, you know what I'm saying, and that like that, So shout out JP again. He said, I was about to say both of us too, Twan. Yeah, both. That's why they evil twin, because it's both. They the same. JP. Look, JP can get in the JP. Hey Nick, JP can get in this thing where he don't like nothing. Bloody already don't like most shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
You know.
Hey Twan, you ever check out that site, bro? That stick to the
Man,
model?
I'm gonna fuck with it today, man.
Let's
for
get
you.
it, dog. Oh,
For
I'm
you,
telling
I'ma
you right now.
fuck
I'll
with
run
it
you, bro. Me and you, we about to go crazy with this, dog.
Put it in the back. Put it in the back so I can pull it up.
All right, so what's the topic for today, though, Twan Don?
Man, we just gonna talk about what we're hearing. You know what I'm saying? Also taking any questions from the chat, man. Any questions they got for us about what they
Bloody,
think
how long you
about
gonna be
us.
up here? Because if Twan pulls this up right now, we could fuck with this.
I mean, shoot, I'm at work. I can be up here for a little minute unless somebody call me. But I talked to one of the customers. But shoot, I'm up here.
I'm gonna be up here this morning for like 3 hours, man. I'm gonna give them like 3 hours today.
All right, that's
Heard
cool.
you.
3 hours. 3 hours. So if you gotta go and come, it's on you, man. You know what I'm saying? Pause. But
I feel you.
no,
I feel
I'm
you.
not going to
Pause.
subscribe to that pause culture, man. I'm not doing it.
Man, listen, I
Nigga knew what I
Javon,
meant.
I get what you don't, you know what I'm saying? Why you don't, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Shells. I fuck with it cause you know, bro fuck with it, and that shit is all over the country. Some shit
Yeah.
do sound crazy. I ain't
Right
gonna
there
lie.
in the
Yeah,
private
it do.
chat.
It sound crazy. I mean, you listen to a football analysis. It's crazy. Chris Collinsworth is like the worst offender ever.
But see, to be honest with you, Twan, we've all we've all used those kind of terms in football analogy, and we understood what the shit meant. It's just
And nobody
nowadays, since
said nothing.
everything's so hypersexualized.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, we ain't coming in his face, bro. Pause.
See, look, he got right behind the receiver and ran right down the middle.
You know what I'm saying?
Whoa!
He ran the ball. He ran it right down his throat. Yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey man, that just shows you just how sick we humans are.
There's no way he saw him coming. And sometimes the people be next to them be looking at him like, whoa!
Oh
God.
He got
no,
blindsided.
the funniest
No
one.
way
The
he
funniest
saw him
one is
coming.
Twan. The funniest one. You can see the cut up Chris Collins where he says, and the defensive end is closing in on the quarterback, and he goes, and he's coming right at his face.
Bruh, man, I'm trying to look.
Oh shit! This should be funny as hell, bro. Like, whoa, hey,
Really
yo.
fucked up in the head. We really fucked up in the head now.
Nah, there's a cut up on YouTube. It's like a 3-minute video of Chris Collinsworth shit, bro. Yeah. If you didn't know it was football, you'd be taking that shit the wrong way.
Yeah, I think I seen either another video like that where people just sitting there looking cringe as fuck. Like, what the fuck? Hey.
Yeah.
You know what, man? I gotta start the people off this morning laughing a little bit, man. You know what I'm saying? And then we're gonna go right to Nick's but look, man, for the people out there that don't know what we're talking about, you about to laugh hard this morning, man. You see, like I just said, laugh hard, and it's can't say nothing, man. Can't say nothing these days,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? Everything over sexualized.
Wait a minute.
Too short.
World.
Maybe less. The story of my life.
Oh, Barkley got hammered on that penetration by Fletcher Cox.
Pause.
The penetration.
Got hammered by Fletcher.
Look. Listen to the penetration by
Cox.
Fletcher. Who? I don't know if he said Cox or Cox.
Cox. See, you spell it C-O-X.
Let's keep
all
going.
night long, but then he pulls out and it's just hard. It's been a while since.
Whoa. Hold up.
Yo, Twan, you stupid as hell, Twan.
Hold up.
Josh Bynes has been coming all night long, but then he pulls out and it's just hard. It's been a while since he's seen a hole that big.
Twan, you stupid, bro.
He said it's been a while since he's seen a hole that big.
Didn't know what to do. Got 5 inches on him, but just too much. Finishes with the tip. Jordan Poyer was coming
He finishes with the tip.
aggressively. Yeah, and somebody's going to get that gobbler at the end of this game, too.
Oh!
See.
Whoa!
Where we done went to?
Pause!
Man, pull up the site, Twan. What you on right now? Twan on anything right now, bro.
This is right up bruh's alley.
Look at everybody in the chat, bro. JP said everything
shit.
on heavy pause. Hey, Ray said heavy pause, bro.
That man said Bynes was coming in him and then pulled out last second. Like, bro, what?
He said somebody go get that guzzler at the end of the night.
He said somebody's getting this gobbler after the game. Hey, yo!
Bro,
Hey, yo!
Bro, what the fuck are you talking about?
I know. I'm in the skybox. Like, man, what? Let's go, man.
Receiver coach has been blown away by Crabtree's hands and his ability to suck in these balls.
Whoa!
Whoa! Pause.
Whoa!
Oh my God.
What did you just say?
Why did he have to say it like that? Hold on, Twan. Why did he have to say?
What did
Why
you
did he have
just
to
say?
say it that way? Though what?
What? Come on, man. Hold up.
Was the difference in the game? Rex Ryan who told us.
Oh yeah, Mendenhall sus for this.
To beat us.
Mendenhall sus.
Oh, hold on. What is he doing?
Pulls out.
Diggs gets a much needed blow.
No, I was too fat to get rib injuries. I had too much cushion there, Shannon, but thanks for asking.
More cushion for the pushing, they say. They always say that about you, Mark.
This is a thick wide receiver who is powerful from the waist down.
I'm done. That was it. I couldn't take no more, bro.
Nowadays, they be calling guys.
He said a thick,
yeah.
powerful receiver from the waist down.
Yeah. I don't know when that shit started, but they really started calling these dudes thick now. I don't know what. Pause.
Yeah, man. Let me
who
look.
started that shit.
They gonna get my shit shut down, man. On some football talk.
And that's crazy.
Oh, we got Poppin' Beery Lee in the building.
Oh, look who finally showed up. This motherfucker.
Yeah,
That's a great Avi. That's a great picture. That's hysterical.
Have no fear. Popping his head.
Yeah, man. Check it out, man. JP with the $5 super chat said freak commentary. Yeah, that's them. And
He ain't lying.
oh man, Pop, man, I ain't heard from you in a minute.
Yeah, I've been around.
I know. Look, man, how you feeling, bro? How you feeling? Huh?
How am I feeling?
Yeah.
With my hands, baby. With my hands.
Wow.
So that's why you want to slap motherfuckers, man. That's when you don't even care no more, you know. So,
yeah.
You know, just when you just don't even want to care, man. But shout out.
Remind me of my cousin. You gotta always stay on your feet with this guy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Pop, man.
Mm-hmm.
So let me throw up Nick Tricey's module.
Oh yeah, this is lit, bro. This is lit. This is some real like techie. Like you can be like it's literally you're in Dan Morgan's seat and Brant Tillis' seat. You could restructure contracts. You could add void years to contracts. It's pretty sick. I could talk you through it.
I don't want to, I don't want to do no contracts and shit.
Oh, but you can go into free agency. Like, no, you can go into next year. You could sign free agents, re-sign players.
Does it have a draft on there?
Yeah, and it has the draft.
Yeah, I've seen this. This I mean, it's definitely a good tool. I think it's kind
cool
of
as
late
fuck.
now. Yeah, I think it's kind of late now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not late now. It's right before the draft. This is the perfect time to do it.
I'm gonna see what their little draft look like first, and then I'm gonna go into the
I would do it before free agency. That's my mindset. Like doing before free
no,
agency.
it goes like once you here.
Money,
Hold
I
on,
agree
click on the Panthers and go next. Yeah, it goes in segments. Like at the beginning, once you start it, you could edit player contracts, but if you don't want to, you could skip free agency and go straight to the draft.
Edit no contracts.
Yeah.
Hey,
You don't need to. But what I'm saying is, after the season, after you do the draft, right? In this module, after you do the draft, you can go through the draft, and then you could there's a little option they made up there like a week ago. They edited the app. You could simulate the season with your draft picks, and then you can go into the following offseason, and then you can restructure contracts and then sign free agents. Like it's cool as fuck. It's dope as fuck.
Yeah.
I feel like this is like
not right
Madden.
before the draft though.
Yeah, I feel like this is like some Madden shit you do on Madden when you like building your team, my team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It started up. We'll see how it goes.
Stuff like that on there. Hey, shout out to JP with the $2 super chat. He said, "Poppin', what's good, man?"
What's good, JP? What's up? What's up with you, man?
Yeah, man. Pop,
hey,
we got
man, it was one JP.
We got 2 new members, Pop. 2 new members, 704 Charlotte Bound Show. We got King T, 2375 joined today, and Dirt Road 444 joined today. You know, guys, join those memberships, bro. Hit those memberships. Go ahead, Pop.
No, I wasn't gonna say much or nothing. So yeah, man. As
So
far as
what do I say?
Just click on the Panthers. All the way to the right, you see is right there with $2 million in cap space. All the way to the right toward the end. Yeah, right there. Boom. And then to the bottom right, it'll say next. Yeah, right there. You can go through the Yeah, you could skip that part and just go to next. Skip the trade offers. There's trade offers there. Skip free agency. Continue to draft. And now you at the draft, and then you can start the draft.
Right here?
Yeah. You scroll down.
Oh.
Yeah, bro, it's fire. You can speed it. Yeah, you can speed it up a little too, but it goes pretty fast.
Oh, they got everything on here.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they're definitely gonna be charging for this shit in the future.
No, it's free.
I said in the future.
Oh yeah, probably when it takes off. Yeah.
If too many people sign up, yeah. All right, so just hit start.
Yes, sir.
Bullets in the building. Tyson just left.
And Sadiq's there. You got 5 trade offers.
I want to hear what Pop want to do, man, first, because I ain't heard a whole lot of Pop drafts.
I didn't do a lot of mock drafts this year. You know, this is the first year I actually stayed away from it. I think I've only did maybe 3 mock drafts.
Because we don't get no clue about who the hell they gonna take.
Well, not that, but I'm just not crazy about this draft. Like, I think that people are overhyped just because it's the draft. But I mean, from my standpoint, I've seen a lot better players in the past. That to me, these guys are not that same type of caliber that I've seen over the past years. I think people just get over, you know what I'm saying, overexcited, overstimulated because it's just the draft. I mean, some of these number 1 wide receivers, how do they compare to
the first 3 rounds is still lit though?
Not really.
The fall off happens in the later rounds.
The strength of this draft falls between round 2 and 4. You can get quality players between rounds. There aren't a lot of first round grade players.
In my opinion, then it's a fucking cliff after that though. Like the fall off is
cliff, dog.
Wild.
I think this is a deep draft at defensive lineman, at linebacker, and at defensive backs.
I'm just saying in the sense of just overall talent, like the talent of the players. How do I word that differently? Like, because already next year's looking fucking wild. But you know, at the same time, I feel
insane, bro.
But you know what? I feel like I've said this so many times, Nick. Like I always say that while we're in the middle of a draft, I always feel like a jackass. I was like, yeah, of course, next year's gonna be better, but. Like this year,
next year's really going to be insane.
But that's my point. Quarterback wise, depth wise, just talent. Exactly. Like the talent of the individual player. It doesn't even matter the position. Just like the overall talent. Like
I was talking Pabone. I was talking about this with my cousin the other day. There's an instance. Okay, Jeremiah Smith, we know, is the number 1 receiver next year. There may be a situation. Cam Coleman falls out of the top 10. He would go in the top 5 in this year's draft. He would be the number 1 receiver, no questions asked in this draft.
Right.
And we're looking at a situation where he could possibly fall out of the top 10 in next year's draft.
Oh no.
I 100% agree with you because at this point, and I think honestly, I was reading that at some point yesterday. I saw it this morning in our chat. Like all the top guys that are coming in next draft.
Yeah, I sent would be the number 1 player. I sent that in the chat. They'd be the number 1 player in this draft.
Yeah,
Leonard Moore would be the number 1 corner.
I absolutely agree with that assessment at this point. Like, I'm not shitting on this draft class. It's like, in my opinion, I just truly feel like it's night and day between this class next year. So I'm not.
That's exactly what
I say all that to say before I shut up. I say all that to say, like, that's why I've been really trying to get some more picks next year with all my mocks and shit. Like, bro, I want as many picks as I can get in next year's draft.
Look,
That's
man.
exactly
But
why I
listen,
said what I said. I'm not crazy about this draft like that.
y'all tripping. I'm still
We're
ecstatic.
still gonna no, don't get me wrong. We're still gonna get talent, and they're still good players. I'm just saying, it's just like, let me put it this way, and I think this part Nick will agree with me too. You have a pretty solid chance of missing right here. I think next year, it's just there's so much effing talent. Just chuck a dart at the board, you'll probably be okay. Like,
But
does that
guess
make
what,
sense?
though? But guess what? You're not gonna get your bang for your buck. If we do what we're supposed to do this coming up year, we ain't gonna be picking high next year.
Yeah,
We might
Right.
yeah.
I mean, and
I feel you, Twan.
but
I feel you on
I'm
that,
okay with that.
Twan.
But hey,
you're not gonna start getting your value into the
but
second
Nick,
round.
but Nick, ain't that? But hey, that's
Uh-huh.
okay though. When you got a deep draft like that, if you're drafting late, hey, fuck it. Like the talent will be there.
Yeah, and
damn
we
straight,
have
should
an
be picking
extra
that way.
we have an extra fourth next year. Who says even if we're in the mid-20s, we can't package 25 or fourth and a future pick to move into the top 15 and
But
get a
guess
blue
what,
chip
though? But
player.
listen to this.
I
If
just
we
think.
win
I
it,
just think.
go ahead, Pop.
I just think that the guys that are really at in this draft will not be in the same position that they came out this year, next year's draft, or the year before draft. Like some guys that are going in the first round should be going in the first round. They should be really third round picks.
And that might be true. And this
That's
probably a
my
lot of
opinion.
truth. It's a lot of truth to that. But why are we worried about that?
No, I'm not worried about that. You asked me, also how I feel. I'm telling you how I feel about this draft. I'm not worried about the draft.
You ain't geeked up about the draft. Just the draft itself.
I'm not geeked up about the players that's in the draft. There's a few players that I really, really like, but 9 times out of 10, I know we're not gonna get them. So it's kind of like I'm settling. But I know next year's draft there's a whole lot more depth, better players.
So my thing is this. I want to handle business this year.
So we take Sadiq here.
So what I'm saying is this: if we handling business, then if what's not broke, you don't have to fix. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can always want to add more talent or whatever. I think when you're good, then you go into the draft to get younger. You know what I'm saying? You just start letting your old people go for newer people because you already established. And we still got a young team. I mean, aren't we still one of the youngest teams in the NFL? So,
I believe so.
Like next year, I mean, like with all the talent y'all saying, all the people that y'all really want, are we gonna be able to get them?
There's gonna honestly, I'm not.
There's like 25 different guys who can go in the top 10 next year. 20.
That's what I'm saying. Like I'm looking at it as I'm not expecting. So especially because we're talking about what I personally expected us to do this year, and a lot of people were clowning me. I expect to go deep in the playoffs. So like we're gonna be picking in the late 20s. I still think we're gonna find a solid player at that point. Now, granted, also,
of course,
me, of course, like I said, I want these extra draft picks because to what Nick just said. If the board falls a certain way, damn straight, I'd like to have the ability to jump up a few spots and go grab somebody that we're completely convicted about. Same thing I'm kind of saying this year, where it's just like, right. So like, kind of like I'm saying this year, like if we 100% knew 110%, we had Bryce locked up for a while, that's 100% our quarterback. I think we would probably be looking more to possibly move up to go get a guy we're looking for. But again, that's here nor there. I'm excited about this draft. Obviously, just to Twan's point, we're trying to build for right now, yes, but the expectation is like we're picking late next year, and there's a lot of talent next year.
Yeah.
Like,
I hope you took Sadiq, Twan.
I did.
Right,
if we handling business, then most teams that handle business are not looking to the draft to get better. They're looking to the draft to get deeper.
I was going to say they're looking to free agency to get better. They're trying to. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Check them
like,
trades.
They're not trying to go find like they're trying to get deep.
They're just going to add a piece and keep it going. Man.
Who was all on the board that we just took Sadiq?
It was nobody else that in that list with it.
Check the trades, Twan.
It's only one. Oh, you got to click the offer.
56 in the future. What's the future? You got to hit the blue. You got to hit the blue thing.
This
right
right
in
here?
between the
The
right
little,
in between the check and
yeah,
the X to the right,
right
next
beside
to
the
the
98%.
98%. Yeah,
Yep, little counter offer.
it says future. What future? Doesn't even have a future.
I guess you got to negotiate that.
We ain't doing that then.
I was gonna say, what the hell future pick are they saying?
Yeah,
It doesn't even show
it said
them.
plus
That could
future,
be
and
a
there's no
7.
future there.
All right, so
I'm-
look, I got who I want. What are y'all looking at now?
I'm looking at Halsey or Abney to add to that secondary.
Because Rodriguez is gone.
Yeah, he just went.
Unless I'm telling you what I think Dan
Golding ain't a bad pick either.
I think Dan gonna take a receiver, and I think he's gonna trade back up for. How about this? I think it's a possibility that he'll trade back up for Rodriguez. My thing is with the whole Rodriguez thing, everybody in their mock drafts are taking Rodriguez in their mock drafts, right? Because we saw Dan Morgan standing next to him. But we haven't been hearing and look, yeah. But we haven't heard Dan Morgan say anything about the dude like that or whatever. And that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing. But
I was gonna say, because did he really say anything about T-Mac last year? So I mean, that's a good thing.
Yeah, he really didn't.
He didn't say anything. He didn't say anything about XL either.
But I just think people gonna yell at him and be like, "Why he didn't take Rodriguez? He never said he was."
Nobody's gonna yell at you. But
it's gonna be some people pissed if he don't take Rodriguez in that second pick.
If he's there, and they don't take him, a lot of Panther fans are gonna be pissed, bro. A lot. Me included. If Rodriguez is there at 51 and we don't take him, I will be pissed.
But I'm to the point where I truly don't believe he's gonna be there.
Exactly, Ray. I don't think he's gonna be there. So if he is there and we pass on him, yeah, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm under the impression he's going to be gone.
I don't see that happening. Because if he is even, I'm just saying, if he's even there at 51, we'll take it. If he's there, I truly believe we'll take him.
Scroll up on the board. Indy could absolutely take him at 47. That's a perfect fit. They need a linebacker. They just lost Zaire Franklin.
Who y'all think gonna make a bigger impact?
So the Vikings are the ones that took him at 49.
Who y'all think gonna make a bigger linebacker?
So here, like Tampa Bay could take him at 46.
Pop's trying to ask a question. Go ahead, Pop.
Who y'all think would make a bigger impact on the team? Sadiq or Rodriguez?
Right away?
I would say right away, Sadiq.
Right away, I would have to say Rodriguez.
Right away, I'd have to say Rodriguez too.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'll be on the island. I'm gonna say Sadiq because
he's a true linebacker. And not like not like a.
Y'all gotta understand. You got Devin Lloyd, right? Who you come beside Devin Lloyd?
So here's what I'm gonna say. Bingo.
What about edges that they made into a damn linebacker?
Well, no, I'm gonna say I would assume, in my opinion, you would expect a Sadiq to give you more on game day than a Rodriguez would at first. Now, long term, like who knows? But I'm looking at it like the defense overall is pretty good, and we're adding pieces. We're adding, like I said, we all want Rodriguez for a reason. We think we all clearly need somebody beside Lloyd, and nothing against Trevin Wallace. It's just, like I've said this so many times, almost every show, that like I just don't think he's the starter. So like I get why I feel like both of y'all are going to hop on Rodriguez, but I'm going to look at it from this lens. That's another weapon. That's another toy for Bryce. I mean, you saw how he was so quick to force feed T-Mac. Now he got another playmaker out there who's to say he don't feed this dude some balls. Like Sadiq could come in here, play in the slot. He could play on the outside. He could play at tight end. Like this Sadiq is a freak, bro. Like,
that man, y'all found a little bit the wrong thing. I swear, but
no. See, look,
that's the thing I want to explain to y'all. And shout out to 336. The 336 when I did the research. Ever since Bryce has been in college, he's never utilized the tight end. Bevel has only utilized one tight end in his career.
Yeah, we have talked about that. Yeah.
No, but just go. That's how deep you got to look at it, though. Even Bevel has only use one tight end that did anything in the NFL. I got a
counter to that. But go ahead.
I got you. Yeah. we are not a tight end schematic scheme. If you ask what our scheme is, it's not really involving tight end. It's really not. And not only that, like I said,
I feel like that's the problem. But sorry.
Like I said
that's
before,
a problem. That's a major problem that we don't use it.
That's a coaching problem. That's a scheme problem. But every team doesn't utilize tight ends like that. So why are we trying to force to utilize the tight end?
Because I feel like it's one of those things where if you got it and you're not using it, like, come on, bro. Like, how do you? I feel like who used the expression? It's you got a Ferrari, but you're putting like regular gas in it. It's like you know what I'm saying? Like you have this, keeping it in the garage. Like, what are we doing?
But you feel like tight end is our number one need at BPA at 19. Logic.
Yeah, but let me say,
I'm a best player available guy. Like, so that's why I guess it's tough to ask me that.
Man. So listen, when I go Sadiq,
BPA for your scheme, guys. BPA for your scheme.
I know this, but I'm always saying that though, Pop. You got to get somebody that's gonna do what you do. But if you're gonna get a Sadiq, then you damn right you're gonna have to create plays for him though.
Exactly.
That's my point.
You're gonna draw up plays.
Let me finish. But what just like Ray just said, Dan Morgan put the fork in the ground when he said, "I'm going to pick up best player available." And if Sadiq is on the board at 19, he will be the best player available at that time.
And Dan Morgan also said best player available to our scheme. You got to go listen to his last.
I mean, he did say that. No. He did say that. So I got to give him that. I understand where he's coming from.
BPA, you're not Twan. You're just yelling, but you're not listening fully. BPA for our scheme. He clarified it. Just because he is the best tight end in your mind or other people's mind on the board does not mean he's the best player available schematically for our scheme, because we do not use tight ends like that.
We don't use tight ends because we haven't had a talented tight end.
I was
about to say, bro. Like, what type of tight ends
we used the hell out of a tight end when Greg Olsen was here. We used the hell out of him. But my thing is this.
Different quarterback.
I don't know why people are pretending like
different quarterback. But when you have the talent, you better use it. Like,
let me finish. I don't know why people keep forgetting when I keep saying this, bro. And you've heard it. I put it in the Discord to let people see this is what he's just not considered a tight end. People are strung on this man. This man can do more than tight end shit.
Yeah, you could line him up in the slot. You could line him up outside.
That's what I've been saying. You will find a weapon for this guy. You will find plays. You will make plays. You will get him involved because he is a weapon. So, like, I 100% understand where you're coming from. I understand where you're coming from. Don't let that get lost in all this. I truly get what you're saying.
Let me ask you this then: was Atlanta's tight end a weapon?
Kyle Pitts.
He was his
Kyle Pitts.
Yeah.
But he's been struggling, right?
He won a couple of games with them.
But he was struggling, right? He's a freak too.
Yeah, no, I get it. Trust me, that's my fear. That's my fear.
Don't compare Tremble and Pitts athletically.
No, yeah, you can't do. Hey, and you know what? I like Tremble.
I never said Tremble or Pitts.
I was gonna say I like Tremble, but they're not even the same stratosphere, bro. Like, respectfully.
But look, I know what Pop doing, but if you take Pitts and you put Pitts with San Francisco, who does use the tight end heavily,
he's gonna go crazy.
He's gonna go hate shit over there
because he fits their scheme.
He's gonna go crazy over there.
That's why you're saying it, because he fits their scheme. That's what they do.
I got it, but evidently, Atlanta thought he fit their damn scheme. It's dumb. I'm agreeing with you, Pop. What you know, it's dumb to pick a player up if you ain't got some shit planned for him.
I would expect to have that type of talent. Yeah, we're gonna have some plays for that. Just like Bryce is going to go out of his way to find T-Mac because he knows he's got a baller. Like, same thing with Sadiq. Like, how are you an offensive coordinator and you don't think to yourself, I gotta draw up a couple plays for this cat. Like,
Bryce does that every year. Every year,
in the dirt.
Every year he gets a new toy. He force feeds them. So that ain't nothing new.
Oh, shit.
He did it with Thielen. He did that with T-Mac. So what are we talking about? But what I am trying to point out to you that he never used tight ends ever in his career.
Well, he better start. He better
I was
learn.
gonna say I look at all the but then here is my like maybe tongue in cheek rebuttal.
If Dan Morgan
I
picks
feel like anytime we look at these top tier quarterbacks, who's their security blanket typically? A good tight end, right? Like all these good quarterbacks have their tight end. I don't know. That's just me.
If Dan Morgan picks up Sadiq, man, he is going to walk over to whoever the OC. Y'all are going to make plays for him. It ain't going to be no more of that we ain't utilizing the tight end shit. You're going to use him. Or somebody going to be out of a job. I don't think either one of them OCs is going to last any damn way. We're going to have a new one next year. But let them get out there and try to be stupid.
Both of them going to be here. Idzik and Bevel next year.
Nah. I mean, man, they got to come out here and make it happen right away. So, I mean, I'm a believing dude until I can see that he can't do it. But I don't have a whole lot of hope in him. But he could come out here and call all the plays we wanted Canales to call.
A master class offense. I'll shut the hell up.
I'll be like, damn, shut up,
I'll be like, all right, Brad. Shit.
I know you had it in you.
Way to go, kid. Shit.
I mean, I ain't gonna be bad.
I think we gotta go Halsey. I think we gotta go Halsey here, Twan.
We got another question.
Yep.
I'm gonna let y'all answer. You know, he said, do y'all think we can get double-digit wins this year, or is 8 wins? I mean, that 8 wins shit is some dumb shit this year. Do y'all see? Look, check it. Somebody said it on a clip one day. Do y'all think Dan Morgan went out and spent all this fucking money to get 8 wins?
8 fucking wins. Yeah.
Y'all crazy? Oh, y'all are tripping.
We just won a division, regardless of how we got it. At the end of the day, we are the division champs. So, like that's
we just spent all that money.
The fucking expectation now. It is the expectation now.
Come on, King T. Do you look? Ain't no way you spent that type of money to get 8 wins. No way. All the money we got on that O-line, all the money we got at this linebacker, all the money we put on that D-line and Derek Brown, and then you got. Man, look, yeah, bro.
The front seven in general.
What are you paying Morig? Hell no. If we win 8 wins, bro, we really are trash. I know people gonna say, man, yeah, but y'all know who's behind center, and I ain't gonna be able to argue with that. All right, so do anybody think we gonna have 8 wins on it? Or less.
I think to you and Ray's point, we won 8 games last year, and by the defensive additions we've made and the additions we made to solidify, the offensive line with Icky's question. I mean, I think it's fair to say, with Phillips and Lloyd, that should equal 2 more wins. And assuming, like Bryce has shown in his career, he's gotten better every year. His stats have gotten better every year. So I'm going to think his stats are going to be better next year. If he can get 3,500 yards and 25 touchdowns and keep the interceptions in single digits with that defense, if we stay healthy, God willingly, that should be a
solid run game with it.
And a solid run game with Chuba and Jonathan Brooks, God willingly, he stays healthy. If the defense stays healthy, God willingly, that's a fringe top 10 defense. As long as we can create our thing with our defense is we don't create enough turnovers. We need to become that type of defense again, where we're getting turnover strip sacks,
defense, bro.
We could be a disciplined defense and get teams into second and third and longs, and with our secondary can get teams off the field. But we need to create turnovers, man. When's the last time we had a season with 20 turnovers? It's probably a while ago, dude.
I was gonna say that 2015 defense, bro.
Yeah, you know how many turnovers we had that year, Ray? We had like 38 turnovers that year.
That's my point, bro. I felt like Coleman was fucking picking off the ball like every fucking play, bro.
Man, I missed that dude, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I missed that. Like he wasn't some crazy freak athlete, but I'll tell you what, he could play center field, bro. Like,
yeah.
He was kind of a crazy freak athlete compared to some of these, bro. Listen,
I mean, but like he wasn't like a hard hitter. He wasn't he could hit a little bit, but bro, he was solid in coverage, bro. Like if you threw it to him, he was probably gonna pick it off. Like I always think of that Dallas game. He had a nice pick there. I think he returned it for a touchdown too. Like it just, bro, defense was great. But anyway,
JC had 5. Oh, my fault.
Let me shout out our new members comment. He said, shout out to Dirt Road. He said, I think the draft is good. He said, any chance to move money off the table and getting younger will always trump how good or bad a draft is. And I agree with that.
Yeah.
I do.
Can't disagree.
JP said, with the comparison between when Pop asked, does Sadiq immediately or does Rodriguez, JP said Sadiq for me. And JP with the $5 super chat, man. He said Rodriguez won't be LB1 coming in. He won't. He won't. That's why he ain't going in the first round, bro. Sadiq, so unless not for us. Sadiq is so more athletically gifted over our current tight end core that he'll challenge for tight end 1 day 1. He would be Sadiq would be tight end 1 on day 1. I think if they're smart, if you ask me, and I'm asking y'all the same question, I think it's beneficial to us to run some double tight end sets.
Yeah.
We have done that. We do.
Hey,
do that.
you roll back the tape on Cam? Some of Cam's favorites formations came out of 2 tight ends, bro.
Yeah, one dude does and then Sadiq, look.
Shit, some of his most successful offense. I mean, his rookie year, but that was a 2 tight end fucking offense. That was Cam's one of Cam's best years, bro. Prolific passing, bro. Like
Tri-State said, he could play the slot. The Duke, yeah, I mean, he can play tight end. Have y'all ever seen how physical he is at tight end with blocking and shit too, bro? He done cracked a lot of dudes, bro. But look, man, look, that's why I like this draft, man, because like I don't know who we gonna get. I have no idea. I have no idea. I like it like that. We'll just be mad if it's something crazy. Okay, so my question to y'all is this. If the Carolina select who at 19, what would make you just turn your TV off right there?
Keldrick Falk or Caden Proctor.
He was ready.
Man, nobody wants to see a lineman, huh?
He was ready.
No, just not Caden Proctor.
Is it because you just think he's too damn big, too heavy?
I don't think he's a tackle. Where's he going to play with us? We have Damian Lewis and Robert Hunt. It'd be a waste of a first-round pick. You're drafting a first-round guy, and he's not even going to play.
Is he a Hurricane? Because if Pabon defended him, he must be at the University of Miami.
No, Caden Proctor's Alabama.
He's 6'8", like 360.
Yeah, he's not a tackle. He's a guard.
But would I really be mad at that? Then he had to get moved to tackle at that size, bro.
No, he is a tackle. He'd have to get moved to guard.
They're already saying even with his size, he's more of a guard in the NFL. And I'm like, wait, what?
Hell no. 6'8", you got to be on the outside, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, so I guess I see why.
So what do you do with Rasheed Walker now?
Hey, bro, no, it's not even about that. How is Bryce going to see over that?
That's a good point too.
Notice how everybody's mad quiet. I ain't even trying to be funny.
That's a fact. How is Bryce?
I'm not even trying to be funny.
He's
6'8". Now you expect Bryce to see over that? Like, come on.
And they said, you
don't see the tight ends either. How you expecting? Never mind. You know what?
And they said they're not picking up nobody in that first round for no depth piece. So where would he go?
I can't see a world where we would draft Caden Proctor anyway. Like, so I guess, to everybody that was saying, like, the whole tight end thing doesn't fit with us. That's where I'll be like, I'll say the same thing. Like, yeah, that don't fit with us. Like, not with a small quarterback, not with the tackles already sort of technically being here, but not really. And then just the size, the lack of athleticism. I understood he caught a pass and he can kind of move, but like, this is the NFL, bro. This ain't college. Like, I'm sorry. Like, you can be a bona fide guy at Alabama and look great week to week. You get the NFL, it's a whole other ball game, bro.
King T is sliding Poppins' way. He said, I see both sides. He said, but will our coaches use Sadiq correctly?
Exactly.
They better pull something out their ass.
But see, you're trying to force it. You can't, just because you want him. The evidence has shown you already. You got 3 years of this. You got 3 years of Bryce. 3 years of Bryce. You ain't seen him. It don't matter what the talent of tight end. I've seen tight ends wide open. But guess what? Bryce doesn't throw it his way.
So I got
doesn't. And the scheme doesn't doesn't do
Not
it.
as often, because my rebuttal to that is going to be the whole Leggett thing. Just like I feel like he doesn't go to Leggett enough, but I was making the argument that clearly he liked what he saw at T-Mac because he was force feeding them.
So that leads.
We've been there. Like when we see a cat come out here, we're like, oh, I'm gonna force feed this dude the ball. Like, let's see what he can do with it.
It's favoritism.
So at least in this question, though. But at least in this question,
Or
so
Tet's just better.
so what? Yeah. What? So
also true, but you know,
way better.
Hey, listen, I ain't
Not
having
even
no
close.
argument no more. But look,
so what would you do if Tet and Thielen was here? Then what he do?
I didn't hear that. What?
He said, "What would he do?"
What would he
Ted
would have
and
done
Thielen was
if he
here?
had Tet and Thielen here? What then? What he do? Like I'm
He'd
saying,
be
like
looking for one dude and then looking for the other one to see who's open.
Okay, so
I
I just did the
but
numbers. I just did the numbers. Bryce attempted 478 passes on the season. Tet was 122 out of that. That's literally a quarter. That's literally that's 1/4 of Bryce's targets. That's typically league average. That's about what a wide receiver one gets. He gets about a quarter of the targets.
I'm not
So he's not force feeding him. He's getting the proper amount.
Well, when you look at it,
I'm not
the
debating
number-wise,
that
yes.
I'm not debating that he's targeting T-Mac at all. That's not where
You're saying he's force
you're going all the way left with that.
Yeah, I've been the one saying that. So I mean,
JP,
when you put it on paper, I guess it doesn't sound that bad. But when you watch the games, yeah, it looks like he's force feeding the shit out of him. But
JP, I tried to tell him that. JP said Canales used the tape. He used the tight end in Tampa. I don't know why we forgetting that he didn't do that.
K-Dot was scoring some touchdowns over there.
He used K-Dot in 1 year. Where has he done the last 2 years?
He was only an OC for 1 year.
That's what but you got 2 more years of evidence.
So I guess
I ain't gonna argue with y'all. Y'all got it.
And this is like the last thing I have to say about the tight end
The
thing.
tight end room is just shit.
Bingo. I feel like if you have
it's just a shit tight end room.
Bingo. See, like right here. So clearly him and I are on the same page. Because clearly they had one in Tampa, so they used it. They utilized it. So if we had one, we would utilize it. So I feel like it's an indictment on our room right now. We don't utilize it.
Look, at the end of the day, they swung and missed on Jatavian Sanders. He is not a tight end one. Mitchell Evans is a great tight end two. He is not a tight end one. If you get Sadiq, especially who's a great run blocker, and you pair him with Mitchell Evans, you could go crazy with 12 personnel. You have your 5 linemen. Now you got these 2 tight ends who are great blockers. That's essentially 7 offensive linemen. You could pound the rock and dominate the trenches.
The question I was going to ask is like when I think Pop brought it up. So he said, "So why do we get so many? Why do we not use the tight ends that we have?" My question was just this: so why do we keep drafting tight ends then? They get one every year.
Bro, we want to run the ball, right?
I mean, I see what you're saying. Because we just Mitchell.
No. Yeah, understand my point.
We just drafted Mitchell late.
When we say we don't use the tight end, then why do they keep drafting tight ends? We could run down 3 over the last.
Because they want to run the ball.
So they just getting tight end. They went and got your boy from Texas to be a tight end blocker.
So
Jatavian is a shit blocker.
Yeah.
The problem is that Jatavian Sanders just hasn't been healthy. Doesn't mean that he's shitty or this, that, and other. He actually had better numbers than Sadiq does. And I even showed Twan and we watched it together. His tape ain't no different than Sadiq's. It ain't. You can look at
Jatavian Sanders had better numbers than Colston Loveland coming out of college too, but no one thinks he's better than him.
But I understand that. But
we did. The tape was different though. For me, it's different.
The tape was not different, bro. Okay, all right.
Sanders can't do what Sadiq can do, bro.
Well, drag his nuts across somebody's helmet because he hurt.
I ain't talking about jumping over people. Look, you ain't never seen Sanders laying his body out to catch nothing.
Okay,
he's a terrible blocker.
Okay, well, anywho,
I don't.
Sadiq's a way better athlete, and he's a way more rounded tight end.
I was gonna say if we're gonna talk athleticism, like nothing against JT, they're not in the same level. They're not in the same level.
Tommy Trimmer gonna give you 2 plays a year. 2.
On the flip side, though, I understand. I understand what Pop says. I understand what Pop says about Sadiq. Like at the end of the day, this draft class is weak. Like Twan, you may not like this. No, Twan, you may not like this. If Sadiq came out last year, he would have been the 3rd tight end drafted, bro. Loveland and Warren would have went before him still.
That's probably true.
Loveland and Warren would have went before him, bro.
Yeah.
I don't have the first one. Look, and guess what? Even if we don't get Sadiq, man, I'm still willing to take old boy from Vanderbilt, man.
But again, that's another thing to where it just speaks to the levels of these
could
players.
Be there at 51
because Loveland and Warren were like top tier, bro.
Fuck that. Give me Oscar Delp at 119, bro.
Now we talking. We talking about Oscar Delp.
I know because Pop like Delp.
I fuck with Delp too, Twan. I like Delp a lot.
You gonna give me Jolly? Great.
You just said
somebody who got 500.
Jolly ain't shit.
I ain't getting somebody who only had 500 yards and then dominate as a tight end at 19. Man, y'all crazy.
Hey, Ray, help me out. Didn't they just say the draft was weak? So you want to go and get a tight end deep in a weak draft?
No, I'm not. I'm not really pressing.
Delp, listen. Delp, hold on, Twan. If there's a scenario, look, if there's a scenario where Sadiq isn't there, let's just say Sadiq's off the board.
Eternal, what's up, bro?
Right. You have a young room already with Sanders, Evans. You got Tremble there. If you bring in a guy like Delp, one, it creates the ultimate tight end competition room because obviously you're not going to carry 4 tight ends. So there's going to be a weak link. That's gonna obviously the dominoes are gonna fall there and it's gonna figure itself out. But they always talk about bringing competition in. This would be the ultimate competition. Like someone's out of those 4 is gonna stand out, and we're gonna get an answer at least.
We already know.
And I think Delp's ability to accelerate and create run after the catch, Twan, it's pretty special. I ain't gonna hold you. I've seen this guy come out on a drag route, catch a ball. He has a linebacker and a DB, but within 3 to 4 yards of them, and he'll peel off and get about 15 yards. Because his acceleration is insane for his size.
King T said, "I don't think our ceiling at all." Twan, he said, "I don't." Yeah, he clearing it up. I got you. He said, "I don't think that's our ceiling at all." Twan, he said, "Some people are saying we're only going to win 5 to 6 wins because of our schedule." They said that last year. They said that shit last year.
The schedule's not as rough as people like to make it to believe it is.
They said that same thing last year. They said all the teams all the teams gonna bust our ass, bro.
The home games are rough, but we got 9 home games opposed to 8 road games.
We
the road
better
games
at home.
Yeah, that too. But I like our chances on a lot of the road games next year. They're going to be tough outs, but I think we can absolutely beat Pittsburgh, Cleveland, Minnesota. That shouldn't be, I think we can beat all those teams.
So that's probably going to be a Kyler
Murray. We always, as long as Kyler Murray plays against the Panthers, he always struggles. Always.
Do y'all even want to entertain that Will Greer shit?
Oh, please. Next.
No,
Take Halsey real quick. Take Halsey real quick.
Here we go.
That's a cat body, bro.
I was going to say, I feel like this is the question when it comes to Greer. I think it's A, just a good story because he's a hometown kid, and B, it's he can try to compete for a the 3rd quarterback in camp, but like I guess the question is, do any of us believe he can win that job? Do any of us believe?
Ray, that boy was more afraid than not Sam Darnold than Red Rifle was when he went out there on the field.
I guess I'm just looking at it as
Will Greer was afraid on the field, bro. He was literally scared.
And then the follow-up question is, do y'all truly believe we're going to go out this draft and not draft a quarterback late? Like, I guess all like in all seriousness.
No, we're going to probably get an undrafted kid.
Late. I think we're going to draft one late.
Get an undrafted kid.
I think we might.
Based on the Panthers pass, no, they ain't going to bring nobody here to compete.
So then here, like,
no. It's Ray. Can I answer real quick for you?
Yeah,
I don't think that they signed Kenny Pickett. I think they view him as the backup. Okay. And I think, if anything, they're just going to get an undrafted guy and bring him in. Like they did with Jack Plummer.
Something tells me, I just have this weird feeling that just because of, I don't know, it just, so I guess early bold prediction. I mean, but it's Wednesday, drafts tomorrow, and drafts this weekend. I could see us drafting somebody between anywhere starting in the 4th and beyond.
If we draft a quarterback in the 4th round, that would be epically stupid.
I'm gonna get
I could see it because I think it's gonna be that quote unquote insurance policy.
No way. There's still way
start
too many
conversation and yada yada yada. It could. If Dan is, I look at it this way. Look at it this way. If Dan's about that life, if Dan's about that life and he is just 100% trying to make this team right.
No.
If you bought it, you'll do it.
And any because I'm looking at it through the GM's point of view. Any GMs that really like looking for their job, trying to save their job, doing their job, and doing as they say. He said he's going to always be building the roster. Like you don't know what happens. Quarterbacks fall, this, that, and the third. If there's somebody that they're really convicted on that their quarterback room or coaches, whatever, really like, and they're sitting there at some point, like I look at it like this. Remember what happened in Washington when they drafted the quarterback in the first round, and then Kirk Cousins came along in the fourth. Now, granted, there was some bullshit going on in the background, but it can happen, and that happened in the same exact draft. So it's just. I wouldn't be surprised. That's what I'm saying. Like a little fun, bold prediction. Like I could see us maybe picking somebody up.
Can I say something real quick? I just think there's still way too many holes on this team to invest pick 119 on a quarterback. Like we still need another off-ball linebacker. We need 2 people in the secondary. You need another safety and you need a corner. You need an interior pass rusher, a linebacker. A skill position, whether it's wide receiver or tight end. Like
I can't disagree, but I do not disagree. So I counter with, but what if we do, and I love doing it. What happens if Dan, maybe moves back a little bit in the first round and picks up some extra picks and moves some stuff around. Maybe trade some late picks next year to take a late pick this year to bump up a little bit and grab that.
I got a scenario for you, Tabone.
You see what I'm saying?
I got a scenario for you.
Hey, I want y'all to keep going, but can I point something out real quick? I hated that my mind can be changed so easily like this, though. But look, man, Pop, I want to revisit something Pop just said about Sadiq. Worst case scenario, we pick that dude up and they don't use him right. If worst case scenario, we pick that dude up and we don't use him right. And then Dirt Rose said Mitchell Evans is also underrated. So Mitchell Evans he is a decent tight end, bro. When he was catching a lot of passes, they wouldn't keep going back to him when he was hot. You know what I'm saying? Dude, based on the amount of times he was targeted, didn't he get like 3 different touchdowns? He caught balls up the field, and they just stopped going to that. So I think Pop has a great.
I have nothing bad to say about Evans. He was drafted late. Yeah. I expected nothing, and he flashed a couple times throughout the year. Absolutely.
Yeah, did he score like 3 touchdowns? Did he score 3 touchdowns?
Yeah. I think he scored 3. Listen, let me end this.
4.
I mean, and he had a game winning.
If he's scoring like that, why the hell would you stop?
He's a tight end too. He's a tight end too, and he's still a developmental piece.
So my thing is, if we get Kenyon Sadiq, and then they try to pull that shit, then Papa have every reason to say "told you."
I'm just letting y'all.
Now he got me thinking like I don't trust these niggas.
Why do y'all trust them when they never showed y'all?
Yeah, let me look. We got my man Tony in the building. Tony, what's going on, bro?
What it is.
How you feeling?
What's happening there,
Tony?
Twan, for the love of Christ, can you take Halsey here for already?
Yeah, man. Let me introduce Tony real quick. Let's get Tony.
Nope. You're gonna have to wait. You got to wait, Nick.
I've been telling him for 20 minutes. Take Halsey.
I don't mind waiting.
I said, yo, Tony.
No, we done lost this pick, Nick. Nick, we already lost this pick.
I said Tony in the building. Hey, Tony, hey man, fuck Tony, man. Can we get back
what
to
you mean, fuck Tony? That's OG right there.
we done forfeited the pick,
Tony,
Nick.
Tony OG, he not here for the chit chat. He here to talk draft. He here to get straight to business.
Okay, we'll get back to it. Look, Eternal 252 with the $2 super chat. He said, "We haven't drafted first round defense since 2021." Is that free safety?
No, that was JC.
I'm saying, is that free safety that he's saying behind it? FS.
I don't know, but we drafted JC in 2021.
Shout out to JP and shout out to everybody showing love today, man. You know what I'm saying? With the channel. He said, right, Tri-State. No one listened to me about my kid Loveland because his numbers were low at Michigan. Okay, he was tight end 1 last draft. Though.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That was my boy.
Okay, we got 336 in the building too. He said, look here, man. He said, let's go, Will. Let's go, Will. And yeah, like I told old boy, he agreed. King James, he said he's a camp body. Yeah, he gonna be a crash. Will Greer will be a crash test dummy.
So, like, yes, I feel like nobody answered it though. So, do you even see him making the team? Like, I mean, but no, sorry,
He could be that. You know how the league put that rule in where
the emergency
you could have
quarterback
two
shit?
QBs. You have two QBs on the depth chart, but you have the emergency guy. He could be that guy for us.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I'm gonna use my pop voice on this one. We got a new member.
Hey, that's what's up.
King James is in the building, man. A lot of people signing up to be members today, man.
Yeah, that's wild.
We've been going too long, man. Shout out to King James 011. Man, I'm just gonna call you King James because I know the numbers ain't really supposed to be up there like that. Became a YouTube member of the 704 Charlotte Bound Show today, man. Can we give it up to that man? Can we?
Shit, appreciate it.
Can we give it up to him?
After you got that.
No, that's a fact, Eternal. We haven't drafted a first-round defensive player.
The new members today that joined up. All right, we back here on the draft, man. Go ahead. It's on you, Vic.
No, I was just gonna say, yeah, Eternal. That's a fact. 2021, last time. Now, I was just gonna say, my vote, Halsey. You could scroll down and see who else is there. Tone, we took Sadiq at 19, just to fill you in.
Tony, what you feel about Sadiq?
I'm not a big fan of him. I don't understand what's all the hype over Kenyon Sadiq. I mean, honestly, if you go back and look at the numbers, his last 2 years in college, Jatavion Sanders had better numbers than he did his last 2 years in college.
Well, why do we keep
getting
numbers?
I alluded to this before.
It's not just the numbers, because the numbers basically equal his production this year. Twan, when you look at his production, okay, so let's just look at the facts. The facts is
it was a lot of talent on that team, bro.
Hold on. But you talking about a first round talent, but then when Jatavion Sanders came out, there was a lot of talent on that team at Texas. It wasn't just Jatavion Sanders. So all I'm saying is, when you're talking about your first round talent tight end, especially at that position, when it's in my opinion, it's not even the number one or the number two position of need that this team needs. I don't understand why people are so enamored with wanting to take a tight end.
They horny, Tony.
Twan, I got you, Twan. Can I just real quickly say?
I got this. I just got one point,
answer. Twan, I got 1 point.
Dan Morgan said he was going to take the bet. If that man is available at 19,
it's not even about that, Twan.
Twan, hold on, Twan. Listen to this, Twan. If I told you this player blind, I love doing these blind stats things. I'm gonna name you. I'm gonna name you stats. You tell me if this is a first round talent. 56 catches for 582 yards and 5 touchdowns.
It doesn't sound like it. No,
that's Colston. That's Colston Loveland. His last year at Michigan. Yeah, and that's a tight end. That's Colston Loveland out of Michigan.
Why was Loveland drafted so high? Why was Loveland drafted so high?
Because of the talent.
Oh,
because of the talent.
It's not just numbers. Okay.
Yeah, it's deeper than the box score. It's always deeper than the box score.
It is because, bro, and I said it earlier today, and I'll shut up and let him go. It's not college anymore. We're going to the NFL. So unless you are bringing elite traits to the NFL with you, you're going to struggle. So that's my point. That will always be my point. It is more than just numbers when you're talking about the college kids. But when we're talking about NFL, I have nothing to say to you anymore but your numbers. Because fuck the talent. Everyone's super talented now. But coming into the league, you have to be bringing an elite talent with you. I love JT, but at the end of the day, I thought he had some solid hands. He was a good tight end at Texas, but I didn't really see anything that was elite. Hence why that dude was drafted later. So now he brings up Loveland with his so-so stats. He was drafted so high because that talent and the traits were going to translate, and we saw it. He looked pretty damn good. So same thing. That's why at 19 I'm okay with Sadiq because of the talent he's bringing with him.
It was better talent in that draft than JT was in. That's why he got.
I mean, yeah, as well. But I mean, you got. But at the end of the day,
So that's
he
what
was
I'm saying.
drafted
So
in the fourth round, correct?
No. It's levels. It's levels to it. That's why when
Fourth round, though, we're really going to compare the fourth rounder.
We're comparing the talent of the. See, that's why I'm talking about how y'all get so overstimulated over the draft. These players are not like the guys that we seen previously come out the draft. They're not on the same level. The talent gets pushed down. So if he's elite, then to me, they're no different. Sadiq and JT Sanders. They're not.
Bro, that draft had Sam Laporta and Dalton Kincaid in it.
Is it? You're proving my point. Thank you, Nick. That's
those
exactly
are good
what I'm
tight
saying.
ends. What do you? Those are.
I understand that you're proving my point.
I'll make my point more. Those were elite tight ends. That's why those guys went early. And JT has nothing elite to bring to the table, so he went late.
So he fell all the way to the fourth. Laporta was a second rounder. Laporta wasn't even a first rounder.
What made those tight ends elite to be drafted in the first round?
They usually
Dalton Kincaid was the first tight end drafted at pick 25. Then Laporta went at round 2, pick 40.
Okay, but what I'm saying is, what made those tight ends elite to be drafted in the first round?
It was the traits that translated over.
What? Okay, what were they? What were their production the year they came
production
out of
would be
college?
stats. See what I'm saying? Like
stats. Okay, hold on. If you actually okay, I'm not.
I got Dalton Kincaid's stats right here.
I don't want to question.
I got his stats right here.
I don't want to question.
I guess all I can say is like, bro, I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying.
Dalton Kincaid's stats coming out of college. Hold on, Dalton King.
Let Tony finish. Let Tony finish. Go ahead.
All I'm saying is, in the game of football, no matter what position you played, when you are talking about your last junior or senior year in college, there's not much upside or much of a big jump talent-wise that you're going to produce from your junior senior year to your first 2 years in NFL. At this point, they are who they are. All I'm saying is, in my opinion, there was nothing that jumped out about Kenyon Sadiq besides you want to say that he rocked up like a Greek god and he ran a 4.40. Okay,
and he plays multiple positions.
You can line him up at tight end. You can line him up in the slot. You can line him up outside. You could do a lot of interesting things with him.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, so like respectfully for me, it's as simple as like, yes, the measurables, the talent you can see there, and then damn straight the fact that he could play inside, he could play tight end, you can line him up outside if you want. Like it's everything you could do with a talented player. Yes, like that's what I'm saying. Like so coming in from the jump, I have so much to work with this cat as opposed to from the jump, JT coming in just like, all right, well, like, you know, we'll get you the ball in space and get you some jump balls and see what you do.
Hold on real quick. I just want to say one quick thing. I'm sorry, Tony, please. I just want to say one thing. When we're looking at it from a football perspective, football is chess, right? Imagine you have a situation where you draft Kenyon Sadiq, right? And obviously football, by possession, formations change. And teams go off and they line up their formation off what you're doing. So you have a situation where you're rolling out Kenyon Sadiq, Mitchell Evans, 12 personnel, right? You got Coker and Ted out there. Let's just say XL's out there. However, instead, when they get out the huddle, Kenyon Sadiq's lined up outside.
Yep, you can
outside,
go spread.
And Coker's in the slot, and Tet's on the other side. Tet's the X.
You're gonna have a mismatch somewhere. I hear you, bro.
On a corner now, and that team came out. And that team came out in base personnel because most teams will come out in base personnel if they see you're coming out with two tight ends and two receivers.
Okay, so my question is, did you see Kenyon Sadiq do any of that at Oregon?
Yeah, he lined up in the slot and outside.
When?
And in the backfield.
I didn't see in the backfield.
Yeah,
I've seen them. I've seen them line him up outside. I've seen him throw screenplays to him. I've seen him run routes outside. Yeah.
He also did jet sweeps. He also did screenplays. He did it all, bro.
Okay. So when you have a player of that caliber, that is a jack of all trades that can do so many things, right? wouldn't you think that he would have produced more than what he produced last year and the year before last? So when I think of Kenyon Sadiq, the first thing that comes to my mind is Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts was all world at Florida. Big tight end, 6'6", 245, 250 pounds, ran a 4.38 40, got to the NFL, and what has happened? Nowadays, traditional NFL teams want you to be able to do more than just run routes. Bobby Ingram, I think that's his name. Ingram, the kid that played with the Giants in Jacksonville, same thing. 6'5", 245, great receiving tight end, but could he block? No, he couldn't. Could Kyle Pitts block?
Excellent blocker. He's an excellent blocker.
Could Kyle Pitts block coming out of?
Kyle Pitts can't block.
He was not great. He was not great at blocking.
Kenyon Sadiq, he could block. He's a very willing and able blocker.
He's an okay blocker, but you're not.
Okay,
he's better than okay. He's a force.
Okay, all right.
He's a force.
I don't see it. Tony, I don't see it, and
I feel like that's where it goes to. Then is that you just don't see it. So I hear you.
Until we come out at 12 personnel,
so you're one of those guys that just don't like him, and that's fine.
Kenyon
That's how it works.
Z.
So what I'm not going to allow you to do is put words in my mouth and tell me I don't like somebody. That's not what I said. So please don't do that. I don't do that to nobody. Don't do that to me. Whoever you are, I don't know your name.
No, I've just said it. It just makes me sound like you're one of the scouts where you don't prefer this player, you don't like this player. That's no disrespect. That's just what it sounds like you're putting out.
It ain't got nothing to do with who I like.
And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that.
All I said was I don't think he's worth the first round pick at number 19. That's what I said. So don't assume. Just listen to what I'm telling you. All right, thank you.
Okay.
Man, y'all special. Go ahead, Pop was saying something too.
It's not that serious.
No, I was just just ringing in my boy's corner with Tony. That's like there's nothing you're gonna be able to do to convince anybody. I don't have a problem with it either. I personally, I'm with you. I stand beside you on this. I don't see what some other people are seeing. Not only that, but the scheme, I don't see it. It hasn't been shown in 3 years. It hasn't been shown by our offensive coordinator now. It doesn't match. And then so to me, that's just logical. It's not emotions behind it. It's nothing. It's just logic. It's facts and numbers and everything else you can look at.
Over the past couple of years for the Panthers, how many times have we? I mean, I know not exact numbers.
I've asked that, Tony. They're gonna say they suck. That's why we don't get into the title.
That they line up outside.
Hey. They want Sadiq to be a running back, linebacker, tight end.
Well, what I'm saying is,
I have other options. Sadiq's like third on my board for me as far as options. I got two people I'd rather prefer than Sadiq.
I was gonna say, I'm just making the argument why I like the kid.
I'm just breaking. Yeah, like there's obviously.
19,
I'm not saying he's some golden. He's some golden. Yeah, I'm not saying he's some golden child who's gonna come in and get 1,000 yards. Sadiq. I'm just saying I love the talent.
That's what I'm saying.
Talent is there.
Oh,
I don't.
And it has a chance to translate.
And it has a chance to translate. Have this kid at 19. That's okay. I'm just making the argument why I like the kid.
We have the worst tight end room in the league, bro. Someone name me a team in the NFL who has a worse tight end room than us. I'll wait.
Worst tight end room in the league because we don't use tight ends.
Well, let me
we don't use tight ends because we have the worst tight end room in the league. That's my point.
Hey guys, we got Driver in here, man. So before we go further though, but look, isn't that the beautiful thing that people have different opinions though, man?
Yeah.
Like I know it's not good when people get mad or get tight because somebody likes somebody that they don't like.
I'm not mad at it. I'm not talking about you.
I'm not talking about you, Pop. I mean, I'm just saying like we're debating. You know what I'm saying? So it's I don't want anybody getting sensitive with each other because they can see the glory in somebody that somebody else can't see, or somebody or whoever who you like. Like I respect any of you guys want.
Yeah, but
we could somebody. But when if somebody names somebody, they're like, "Oh, you want him at 19?" Then that's when the debate comes in because it's just like, and I understand. Pop said he would take whatever at 19. Then I know a lot of people that's don't want Sadiq at 19.
But my reason for it, I understand how you can use them. That's fantasy. I get it. How you could use them here, use them there, this, that, and other. But we don't do that though. Because if that was the case,
but it's
what
not
they
true.
tried to do. Hold on. It is.
But do we have the talent to do so? That's the counter to
We
it.
have a completely new play caller. We have Idzik and Bevel. We don't know what we don't know what it's gonna look like.
Okay.
We don't know what it's all speculation.
If you
draft Sadiq, you best believe they're gonna draw up plays for him.
He said we don't do that. Hold up. He said we don't do that. So my rebuttal to be is like, but we don't have a player. We don't have the talent to do so.
Exactly.
I've already debunked that. I've already told you
what tight end on the roster could do that.
I've already debunked that anyway, because even if you call out Bevel don't use tight ends. He hasn't did it in 15 years.
So
why he gonna do that now? Come on, bro. What are we talking about?
Hold on. He was with Mike McDaniel and Jonnu Smith. Jonnu Smith was a pivotal part of their offense when Darrell Belfer was there. Jonnu Smith had his best years.
Y'all live in that fantasy.
Jonnu Smith had his best years.
Let me ask.
I'll chime in on the next player.
Let me ask.
When you get done, let me ask a question, Twan. When you get done.
Okay, and I'm gonna let Driver go. So my thing is this: I hear Pop when he says, "Bevel don't do this." Canales did use a tight end at Tampa Bay, so I mean I know old boy might do it. But for any coach that doesn't use a tight end, right? What I'm saying is just simply this: if you go get a tight end, I don't care who his name is, at 19 in the first round.
Mm-hmm.
You telling the GM that you don't use tight end is no longer an acceptable answer. You are going to use him.
Yeah, nobody is doubting that. Nobody is doubting that. Nobody is doubting that. But we're talking about within the offensive scheme that is Dave Canales, which he has now passed the play call on to Brad Idzik. Who did Brad Idzik get it from? He's still running Dave Canales' offense, even when Dave Canales was in Tampa Bay. He uses tight ends, but not in the way that y'all talking about that Kenyon Sadiq was used at Oregon. That's totally two different things. A college style offense that had Chip Kelly and whoever was the offensive coordinator last year at Oregon is totally different than what the offensive scheme is that Dave Canales runs in Carolina, where he ran in Tampa, and where he grew up and what he was used to in Seattle. Darrell Bevel comes from that same tree, that Pete Carroll tree that ran in Seattle. They don't use the tight ends the same. Okay. That's all.
Gotcha. Twan, real quick.
Tony, fair enough. But Tony, if you're the GM and you like Sadiq, I'm putting Tony in the GM seat now. Tony is going to walk over to the offensive coordinator and say, "You better figure it out, because I want this guy on the team." He's not going to. If Bevel goes, "Well, Tony, look, I don't really use the tight end like that." And look, you better learn today. You're gonna learn the fucking day, bro. I'm not bringing him in here for you to bullshit.
Twan, we could end it at this, Twan, we could end it at this. If we draft Sadiq, if it ends up happening, we'll just hey, Twan, you can hear me, Twan?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay. All I'm gonna say is this: if we draft Sadiq, like you're hoping for, we'll just wait and hear when the media asks them why they did it.
Yeah.
That's it. That's how we could end that debate.
Hey, look, man, we got Driver in the building. He's been patiently waiting to speak. Driver, what's up, bro?
Oh yeah, man. I hear everybody talk about it. I know everybody ain't like saying that they won't.
Before you start, it's one name we have not mentioned today, so don't bring him up.
Nah, I mean, I get what you're saying, but I see everybody just, conversating about the tight end. Me personally, I just believe that if we draft this year first round on defense, bro, that would give us, you know what I'm saying, more of an opportunity to be a top 10 defense than if we draft a tight end or a wide receiver to be a top 10 offense. You see what I'm saying? So I honestly believe that we should go tomorrow and draft on defense. Safety, you can get a linebacker, you can get a D tackle, you can get
Man, what more do y'all want on defense, bro? Damn.
Man, if we can listen, Sadiq number 2 duck I want, Twan. Give me Thieneman over Sadiq.
That's my number one try. Like,
yeah, I want Thieneman's my number one too. He transforms the secondary.
Yeah. If it was up to me, that's my pick.
Completely transforms the secondary.
You lost Ashawn Robinson. You lost Ashawn Robinson. You got a Nick Scott, who most of us don't like. You only have one good linebacker. So what do y'all mean? How much more do you get?
That's why I was just
we need an interior pass rusher. We need a D lineman. We need another D lineman. We need another D lineman.
An edge rusher, right, and a linebacker. We didn't sign no safety. We didn't sign no nickel.
Look, man.
You know what I'm saying?
We ain't signed no D lineman.
Motherfucking linebacker, outside linebacker. We signed a fucking Mike. Y'all know that. Y'all know this defense need to be sold up.
So what linebacker are we taking at 19? What linebacker are we taking at 19?
We ain't taking no linebacker at 19.
Oh wait, because the only one that's gonna be available at 19 is old boy out of what is it? Is it Georgia?
So are we supposed to? Are we supposed to reach on a linebacker? Because now that's what I'm hearing.
No.
Like, are we just supposed to reach on a linebacker?
I'd rather take Avion Terrell than CJ Allen.
I'd rather Dan Morgan.
I mean, I like Georgia linebackers, so I don't know.
I'd rather Dan give up some picks and go.
I feel like a lot of times you and I agree on shit, but I go,
shit.
Yeah. The reason I brought that up because I'm just wanting to see, do y'all prefer offense this year or do y'all prefer defense?
It's hard for me to answer that, driver. I got to see how the board falls. Yeah, I got to see how the board falls.
I was going to say, it depends how the board falls, but hey, I'll be fine either way. I think we're all in agreement. There's only a handful of players that we'll be like scratching our heads with and walk away from the TV. Otherwise,
this is the best player available draft, bro.
And I feel like at the end of the day, we should be looking at this as a blessing. Like, it's not
by
where
need.
I really hope that this falls here because we need it so bad. Like, it's just we can kind of go anywhere.
You don't take an edge rusher. You don't take an edge rusher because he's best player available. You know what I mean? You don't need to take. You take best player available by need.
I said that earlier.
Why would we need an edge? Why would we need an edge when we got Princely out there? When we got Sporting out there?
That's exactly what I'm saying, Twan. It's not best player available draft. You don't take an edge because it's the best player available.
That's why I would let y'all finish. See, I don't like that part where people say
I think Princely gonna go in this year.
Yeah, by need.
Princely gonna get off this year.
You got
correct, because at the end of the day, if you got two players with the same grade, so you got let's put it this way: we got a tight end and we got a safety, both at the same exact grade. The entire room likes them both. Yeah, a team is going to definitely lean towards the need over, you know what I'm saying? But because especially if they're both considered, because that's how they do this shit. In the war rooms, like they have the grades on these cats. So like they're going to compare it as such. And then they're going to, damn straight, they're going to lean a little bit into their need over just, well, this guy should have been drafted 7 picks earlier. So he's technically the best player overall available. But like if you got something that a vital piece that's going to fit your team, like I understand what y'all are saying when you say, best player available, but to your team's need. Absolutely. But what if that guy's not there? Like, I could see you going the tight end route. Like, yes, I understand everyone's point. I can see them going that route. I just don't see them reaching on a linebacker at 19, respectfully. Unless something
I know
falls.
we're big on Thieneman, Pabone. I know we're both big on Thieneman, but this is also a deep safety draft. Yeah, I don't think he's going to be there. You don't have to reach. If Halsey there at 51, you take him, bro. You take him.
I'm cool with Bud Clark too, but at the end of the day, I would love Thieneman to be there at 19. I just don't see it.
Bud Clark could definitely be there at 83.
So listen, that y'all didn't answer the question. I think one person did. Who at 19 are you turning the TV off if we take?
Oh yeah.
We're back. I said Keldrick Falk. I'm turning off the TV.
That's tough.
I'm logging off everything. I'm not talking to no one.
I ain't gonna say I would turn the TV off, but
I mean,
that's
you
a
know,
little extreme.
Y'all should have been there when we traded up and when I was on PPP show and we traded up because PPP was about to cut the live and then we traded up and then when we took XL, I screamed. I was so pissed off.
Yeah,
it was me, PPP, and 336.
In the first round, bro, I'm gonna be highly.
I'm gonna be pissed.
Whoa!
If we take offensive linemen, I feel you. I feel you. I don't want us to take offensive linemen in the first round. I'll be pissed if we take no linemen.
It depends who the lineman is. Like
he's not gonna play. He's not gonna play. You have Rasheed Walker and Logan.
Hold on. This is why I say.
Hold on, before you go, man. JP with the $2 super chat said black ass driver.
JP, my nigga. But yeah, man. Only reason I say that because if they take an offensive lineman, bro, when we had the least, one of the least amount of sacks in the league, bro, and they could go get a D tackle, or they could go get a motherfucking linebacker, or they could go get a motherfucking safety who can hold these niggas up.
It would take.
What if they took Peter Woods?
It would take one of the big names falling.
Hold on.
For some crazy reason.
Like, what if they're not there? You say if the safety gone,
Thieneman probably gonna be gone, bro.
I don't think there's a world where Thieneman's there.
If the safety's gone, if the linebacker you want is gone, if the 3 tech you want is gone, and it's a good offensive lineman right there, why wouldn't you know what I'm saying? Even though if you can make think,
Twan, I'm trying to trade back at that point. I'm trading back. Somebody wants to come up,
but because you could say, "Oh, he's not going to start," but people get hurt every day in football.
Yeah. You go back a show or two. I said I don't know why anybody would really be mad at the lineman.
I'm not saying that like on a technicality. If you look at the offensive line, you know, if something happened, yeah, but we can say that about the defense. If Lord go down, bro, your mic. If Phillips go down, how we gonna get to the pressure? Because they spent $120 million on this nigga to produce pressure.
Hey man, that's the part. Like Pop just said, it's a decent point you're making, but like Pop just said, I hate a part of football talk when people say if such and such goes down. That's a possibility for anyone. It's football.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Football.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's why the draft is.
That's why I'm trying to trade back. Let me trade back. This scenario is falling out. Let me trade back.
If you just hear me out, you don't have 52 backups. This ain't college,
right? And that's why the draft is an insurance. It's an insurance in case something does like that happen. So, like, we can't be tripping off of somebody. Man, we went and got a right tackle.
Just look at the insurance.
Tripping off of that.
See,
if Spencer Fano drops, Spencer Fano drops to like got 19, God willingly, I won't be mad at that. I wouldn't be mad at that at all.
This is what I got to look at right here, right? We had offensive lineman issues, injuries, right? Plug and play. People come in, they plug and play. All right. The year before that, when D Brown went down, you ain't had no nigga coming that hole. Plug and play.
We was missing a lot of shit when D Brown. We was missing a lot of shit.
I understand,
D Brown went down, bro.
Yeah, like
D Brown going down when the save been healthy when the save nothing.
So building that defensive front, right? You don't think that would buy you time to get your stuff together on offense? Or
I agree, driver. I'm with you 100% on defense. I'm with you. You know,
you see what I'm saying? I don't understand. I'm
gonna tell you something. Pop put me on. I'm gonna tell you something. Pop had me thinking more about. Well, if we got a hellified nose tackle at 19, if it was one available that was like that, but I don't think it's one out there. Like
no, you don't got
no. No, I said 3 tech. Fuck, you go get you a 3 tech.
No. I'm talking.
We don't play with a nose tackle. We never in base.
Let me explain. What I'm saying that Pop opened my eyes with that Bobby Brown shit last year, and I'm just I'm not talking about this year. I'm talking about from last year, and I'm just like, man, look, when you get a solid, I'm so tired of people saying, and y'all don't take this personal when I say that. What the Panthers don't do. Maybe that's why we ain't winning.
'Cause we don't finish. We don't complete the whole thing. We don't. We started with the defense. We ain't finishing with the. We ain't finishing.
You got to finish building the building, bro. You can't build the first floor and build half the second and say, we're gonna take a break and pick this back up 5 years later.
No. Well, let me
like the way they built the defense, then okay, build it until it is done. But how many teams get a absolute complete all-star defense? And somebody is going to fall short.
You're always improving. No, Dan even said it. You're always improving the roster. You're always improving the roster. You're always building the roster. It's an every year thing.
When we played Los Angeles, when we played the Rams, right? I'm not saying Bryce has the ability to pick on anybody, but that dude that was playing on that right corner with the Rams, T-Mac was eating his ass up. He couldn't do nothing with nobody we sent over there. I mean, in another play, XL got past
Emmanuel. You talking about Emmanuel Forbes?
Every team, you could be an all-star, whatever on defense. You're gonna have a couple of motherfuckers that don't know what they're doing over there too, bro.
Yeah.
I
got my name, Scott.
But see, Twan, this what you gotta look at. This how I look at it. Like if we draft if you look at our prior drafts, right? We've been drafting wide receivers, we draft tight ends, running backs, trying to find stability on the offense in the previous years. But if you look at the defense, the players the key players that they drafted, which is D Brown, Horn, those significant players that they drafted and developed, and they start adding little pieces around them, bro, the defense got a whole lot better. You see what I'm saying? So
I agree with that.
If you go into the draft and you continue to add to these players, bro, that we got that's potential Pro Bowlers or all pro players on defense, bro, you're gonna have a hell of a defense. Then your offense gonna have time to catch up with the defense.
They're gonna have more opportunities to get the ball back.
Hey, can I ask the panel a question?
Opportunities to get the ball back for the offense.
Can I ask the panel a question?
Hold on,
this is for everyone.
Let me read a couple of these comments. We're coming right to you, Tri-State. Cedric Bunch said if we took a center, he would. I don't know if he said he'd be pissed or he'd be happy about that. JP, I'd like another linebacker to put Wallace on the bench. Honestly, yeah, man. Look, I've always said I wanted to double dip at linebacker in this draft, but another DB. I don't think Wallace is gonna make it with us, y'all. I really don't, man. J-Rod is the answer. B-Cash. JP said Bud Clark from TCU is my safety pick. I like Bud Clark. I like him, bro.
Yeah, I'm a big Bud Clark fan too.
I just don't like him better than Thieneman. I mean, that's
it's a deep safety draft, man.
We are allowed to trade up for Leggett. Then he was a grade as a second. That's my man Tim Bolick. He said he was a graded at his second round talent. Look, man, also, man, we had a lot of people sign up as members today, man. Please become a member of the 704 Charlotte Bound Show. Make sure y'all hit that member and then pick a tier that fits your wallet. You know what I'm saying, man? We have a lot of fun over here. We've been away for a little minute, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. Put the blame on me, you know what I'm saying? But we back. We're going to be live a lot today. Probably start tomorrow around 5. All the way up into the draft, man. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you guys come back over here tomorrow, sign up, hit your notification bell so you know when we go live, man. I know people going to be skipping around saying what people going to be doing. AJ Brooks in the building. Follow the Dan Morgan. He said, follow the Dan Morgan logic. It's Jacob Rodriguez. It's never a reach if they hit. That's facts.
I get it. That was hey, let me be funny. That was the Raiders logic too, though. That was the Raiders logic too.
I got four defensive needs. I would love to know.
I'm not done. I gotta get these comments though. I promise you, the first person there. Eternal 252. If we not taking a free safety in the first 2 rounds, we might as well just stay with Nick Scott. Yeah, that's not an option for me. Edge. Anthony Hill Jr. is answer at middle linebacker. I want him too.
I like him too.
I have rotational edge rushes and wide pieces. That's my set trip.
We met Anthony Hill.
I mean,
Darrell Soulchild in the building. He said drafting back up in the first round after we won only 8 games is not a recipe for winning. I don't really like that either. Logic is in the building. The Logic from the Black Cat Panther podcast. My man Logic is in the building. Panthers going offensive weapon for Bryce for lemon pepper temper.
You know what? They're going to get somebody in the first round. We're going to get somebody in the first round.
Oh, man.
He said lemon pepper pepper.
Like that. Again, he said, "Facts, Swan. Hog mollies is needed." Man, like I just don't think.
Oh, go ahead.
People don't like. People don't. Yeah, people don't like. Look, man, we get it, man. A lot of you guys up here, man, y'all know football. Most of y'all, all of y'all know football. You know what I'm saying? That's why we bring people like that on the show. Y'all know football. And then y'all do also know that it's people out there that only like sexy picks. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to talk about no linemen. They definitely don't want to talk about no nose guard. Some of them don't even know what a fucking nose guard is. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, ask somebody. They won't know. What is that?
What's a nose guard? What's a nose guard?
You put on your nose to help you sleep at night or some shit.
Hey, Tony, ain't Cam Jackson a nose guard? To me, he a nose guard, but that's
Cam.
There you go.
Would love to see him take a step forward.
You know what? I don't see the Panthers taking the risk on him. You know, he had a foot surgery, and he injured his foot this year at Florida, and he just recently had his second foot surgery after the combine. So, you know, he's definitely in recovery mode right now. Now, what his status will be when the team drafts him and come OTAs and training camp and all that, I don't know, because I don't know exactly what surgery he had, but I just know I read a report yesterday that he had his second surgery after the combine on the same foot.
We be having the all hospital teams. We be having the all hospital teams, man. Hey, look, shout out to he said, you see Twan? He said, you see Twan? The Rams replaced his ass real quick. That's what we need.
Replace
to do,
Replace
that quarterback that I was talking about with them.
Emmanuel Forbes. They got rid of Emmanuel Forbes?
Yeah. According to him. Nah, I don't know. AJ Brooks said JP Rodriguez in a par and better on some things athletically as Luke. Yeah.
Man, that nigga ain't nowhere near
Don't put that kind of pressure on the kid.
He ain't no Luke, but
don't put that pressure on that kid.
Was gonna be Luke though. We didn't
don't
know
put that pressure on that kid.
Hey, driver, my perfect 2 picks right off the rip is Peter Woods and Rodriguez. I'm going downtown running around naked.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I would never draft Rodriguez unless I could get him in the 3rd round. I'm just being honest.
Okay.
Yeah,
you know, I'm not saying.
Anywhere near the 3rd round.
He would be a Pro Bowler. I'm not saying that I know his talent to say that I know the future on him, but I'm just telling you me. Like I think.
So what is it?
4th round player.
What is it that you don't like about Jacob Rodriguez?
I wouldn't even let Driver coach Little League, man. So what?
Hey, Driver.
So I had 4 defensive positions.
Yeah, go ahead.
In
Nick.
mind, and I was gonna ask how would y'all rank it 1 through 4 based on need, 1 being the most urgent. So it was secondary, safety, nickel corner, off-ball linebacker, pass rushing interior defensive lineman.
Safety.
What's the most important? So number 1?
One would be the most important. One would be most important.
So out of those 4 position groups. So, I mean, just to sum it up, you're basically saying, again, D-line, linebacker, nickel, safety, correct?
Yep.
Okay, so honestly, I mean, because I feel like I've already told you mine, because I want the Eneman at 19. He won't be there. Yep. And it's almost kind of like, and obviously, I guess, I'm not saying safety's that part. But I mean, nickel is high for me. So I guess I'll go safety, nickel, linebacker, D-line. personally.
So if people don't think this draft is all that, right? Then what are you really losing by trading up and going to get the guy you actually want?
Because Dan Morgan said it earlier that giving up future picks sometimes it can bite you in the ass depending on what you get.
Yeah, man, but damn, bro, well, then what's going to
Especially
really
if the
be
pick
left?
don't work out.
What's going to be
Dan
really
Morgan,
left in the sixth
hold
round?
on. Dan Morgan is 1-1 right now in his drafts. He can't afford to keep missing. He's 1-1, so he better know what he's doing. So at the end of the day, I mean, he understands that he's being critiqued as well. You can't keep messing up drafts. I mean, I'm not saying he's repetitive messing up drafts, but he's only had one good draft and one bad draft. He needs to stack up these drafts. You got to be able to hit in those later rounds. And if you're going to move up to go get your guy, yeah, I get it, but you got to make sure he's a hit because you're putting a target on your back. Now, for me, I'm with Tony. I'm pretty sure Tony probably going to agree. I ultimately feel you got to build the trenches first. You got to build the trenches first. If the trenches ain't it, you ain't worried about you can forget about getting to the quarterback. So mine is always going to be defensive lineman or O lineman, whichever one is there. And in this draft, then I'm probably going to go linebacker safety.
Yeah,
I'll
going
They
D line.
already got one of the most expensive lines in the league, though.
I'm going D line because, like I tell you, bro, I watch every game, bro. When we played the Rams in the last game, bro, they D line was bushing. Our goddamn D line was bushing. I'm just telling you, them niggas was not getting back now. You need the niggas up there that front to get to that goddamn quarterback.
But hold up, driver. Didn't we sack Matthew Stafford like 4 times that game? Didn't we get a strip sack on him?
How many sacks we? Okay, well,
I mean,
we talking about playoff. We talking about playoff game. No, we talking about playoff.
Okay.
We didn't strip him in a playoff game.
Right. You're right.
Yeah. So I'm talking about the playoffs. In that playoff game, they was able to do what they want, even on the last drive. And J.C. Horn was out, right? But they ain't got nothing to do with your motherfucker get to the quarterback.
Okay.
Hey, Twan, check the Discord, Twan.
Everything transpired, bro. If you watch that game, I watched the game.
That's on
twice.
DraftKings.
If you watch the game, bro, they D-line was penetrating the whole game. The whole game, bro. You gotta have that type of D-line if you want to get to the NFC Championship, to the Super Bowl.
But
you gotta have that.
So who fed off who? Did the D-line feed off the edge, or the edge feed off the D-line?
The edge feed off the D-line because most of the D tackles between the guards and the center, that's where they were smashing us at. They were smashing right between the lines every time. That one couldn't run the ball. They were smashing, smash. Bryce running for his life. Then once the second half came around, he started to figure out.
Who did we have?
Twan, I'll be back in like 3 minutes. My fault.
Okay,
bro. You got to think about it. They had Robert Hood in there, right? They took him out the game because at the beginning of the game, old boy was killing his ass. He came out. Then he came back in. You see what I'm saying? So he came back in. He was like, shit, I got it together now, ready. So he went back in. He started playing better. But by that time, niggas already got their motor going. Them folks with the bush in his ass. You couldn't run the ball. And everything we look back, we had to stay in shotgun or right through the ball like 40 times. So you got to have, like I say, if we was on the opposite end and right through the ball 40 times and we had a D-line to get the hill to back them step, them folks would have never went down there and scored.
A stationary quarterback at that too. Ain't somebody who gonna outrun you.
He can't run or nothing.
So
he just
I think our problem with our defensive line is not so much that we don't have the talent to get to the quarterback. I think it has a lot to do with scheme. Our scheme is a read and react type scheme. It's not an aggressive attacking type scheme. So that plays a major part. A major part in what you can or can't do up front. So let's start there. Now, I do believe that Evero, Dan Morgan, Dave Canales, they have all realized that we need to be able to apply more pressure off the edge because Evero wants to rush with 4 down linemen. That's that Fangio defensive scheme. They want to put pressure with 4, drop 7. You know what I'm saying? So bringing in Jalen Phillips, then you bring in I call him like a joker, Devin Lloyd, because I remember Devin Lloyd when he was at Utah. So you bring in a linebacker that can cover, that can also blitz, that can also run downhill. He can do it all. I think that's going to help you apply pressure and hopefully get more sacks this year than last year. And I think they're going to be more aggressive. I don't think they're going to just be that sit back, read and react type defensive line that we've always been. But that's more scheme, in my opinion. That's more scheme than talent.
So what you said,
Prince told you that himself. Remember, Prince said that.
That's
remember
how
that.
you think that we go play, is we gonna be boy man to man?
So
I think
Evero's a zone guy. He barely runs man.
What Evero said, if you listen to what Evero said after they signed Jalen Phillips, or even Jalen Phillips mentioned it, it's not so much about them trying to up the sack total. They want to get more pressure on the quarterback, get him off his spot, make him think faster, make him do
timing.
things, off his time and the thing. That's what they look to do. That's not something that they did last year. But if you go back and you just look at the history of Evero's defense, they've always been in the bottom 20, between 20 to 30, bottom of the league as far as sacks. They are not attacking style defense. Even when he was in Denver before he came over to Carolina, they had a top 5, top 6 defense. But when it came to sacks, there was I think 21 or something like that in the league. They just don't get a lot of sacks in his defense.
I was gonna say they get pressure, which turns into turnovers, probably more so than the sacks. I would assume, just based off that. Yeah,
that same defensive line that he had his last year in Denver, that next year under Vance Joseph, they went the hell off, and they've been going off ever since. So Van Joseph likes to attack.
My fault, Juan.
No, you good. Hey, so Carolina Logic asked an interesting question. He said, "What if Ty Simpson or Drew Aller is sitting there at 19 as BPA?"
I'm logging off.
I know.
They're not gonna take him. Logic.
I just want to say one player who has been a Gyro Evero / Vic Fangio staple was a guy named Justin Simmons, who was a true ball hawk. And AJ Halsey is very Justin Simmons like. So even if we miss on Thieneman at 19, if we fall back with Halsey at 51, that's a huge win.
I just want to get more clarity on
this safety class
is really deep.
So contingency plans are there.
Really deep.
Yeah, they are really deep. And honestly and truly, there's not much different than your first round talent at safety as opposed to a safety you can get in the 3rd round.
So just to get more clarity of what Logic question was,
if you compare Thieneman to Bud Clark, and you understand the defense that TCU ran with Bud Clark was there, he did the same exact thing. He played deep 3rd, single high safety. He's a ball hawk. He come down, he runs the alley, he will hit you. He do all the same things that people love about Thieneman.
Thieneman played a slot though. Thieneman played a slot too, though. He plays nickel corner as well.
And Bud Clark can too. I'm just saying.
I think Thieneman can do more than Bud.
Kilgore has nickel corner ability in the NFL.
Yes, he does.
Jalen Kilgore.
AJ Halsey reminds me of him and Warren.
Hold tight, Pop got a question. Yeah.
I like all those safeties that y'all mentioned. I wouldn't mind any one of them on the team. I think it's an upgrade. But now to get more clarity of what Logic question was, Logic, he just did an interview with JJ and Luke, and he was speaking about hypotheticals, but at the same time, his hypotheticals also put in what's going on now. because he said in there, he said, for instance, that there's a quarterback there at 19, which we don't need a quarterback. Right there, that tells you right then and there. If one of those quarterbacks are sitting there at 19, he's not taking them because they're all locked in with Bryce. So yeah, that's what's gonna happen. Though.
I'm taking Ty.
What if Makai Lemon's there at 19? Some weird.
Absolutely, I'm taking it.
Some weird thing happens because it always happens every year. A player falls that no one expects to fall. It happens every single year.
It's gonna happen this year. This is gonna be so
someone.
Many trades,
it's gonna be
trades
someone.
going on. This draft right here is gonna be so crazy.
Yeah,
because of the talent ain't what it usually is in the previous drafts.
Yeah, no, I'm saying at least in the first round. It'd be players in the second, third, and fourth. But I'm saying
I looked that stat up the other day, man. Do you know the average number of people that dropped from where people slated them to go in the first round? That dropped.
So many.
They said on average 8 players.
It happens. It happens. It absolutely happens. I brought it up about AJ Brown. How the hell was AJ Brown a second rounder coming out of college?
Yep.
What?
Hey, so look, let me let Ray get Ray gonna have to take off. He got practice.
No, that's later on. I was saying if you're trying to go live later.
Okay. I misread that.
I coach, I'm coaching my kids' flag football shit, so that's
no.
like 7.
JP Kilgore could play nickel. Kilgore could definitely play nickel.
Yeah, but we're doing 2 shows tomorrow, man. We're doing a morning show tomorrow and around
then the night. Come on, when the draft starts. All right, cool. All right, appreciate it, y'all. Good shit. Good debate.
All right, Ray.
Appreciate all the support.
All right, Ray.
Be safe, everybody. Have a good one.
Yeah, man.
Hey, let me ask you a question, Twan.
Go for
it. And y'all probably have already talked about this. I'm not sure. Given the current situation with our offensive line, right? Because Icky hurt. You don't know exactly what Robert Hunt's going to be when he come back. You got Fortner that took K. May's place at center.
Upgrade.
What would you be opposed if Carolina took one of the tackles in the first round?
So here's my thing with that, Tone.
Hold on. I'm asking Twan.
Oh, you're asking Twan. Heard you.
It depends on who it is, man. Because I understand the value of building in the trenches too. I know people want the sexy picks, but if it just makes sense, like what I'm saying, to fix what needs to be fixed, I wouldn't be mad at it. It just depends on who the player is. So
now I'm gonna tell you
the name.
Oh, go ahead. Well, no. So there's probably like 5 offensive tackles, maybe 6 if you count Blake Miller, that's slotted to be first round draft picks. And my only reason of thinking offensive lineman in the first round that could be a possibility, because if you want, in my opinion, if you want to continue to see the growth of Bryce Young and this offense, and we build off the momentum that we had last year, making it to the playoffs, then you need to secure that left tackle position. And the only reason I say that because yes, we signed Rasheed Walker out of free agency. Got him for what, $4 million guaranteed, up to $10 million, whatever.
Sweet.
But it's $4 million guaranteed. So we basically got him for peanuts.
Yep.
There wasn't a lot of people that were big fans of Icky before he got hurt. So just imagine or just think.
I was one of them.
He potentially will be when he comes back, if he comes back at all this year.
I don't think
all I'm saying is you want to solidify that left tackle position for not only this year, but also for the future. You know what I mean? So we already know that the second most important position on the football team behind quarterback is that left tackle position. So that's my only reason was saying I would love to take one of these tackles that if they're available. If Caden Proctor is available, if a Caleb Lomu from Utah is available,
Lomo might be there. Lomo definitely might be there.
Lomu
Proctor,
might
they're
be
saying
there.
Proctor might be a guard though.
The only thing is that
I don't see it.
the only thing is Dan said, and I'm only going by his words. Dan said he's not picking anybody in the first round to be depth.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
my
he
only
did say
thing.
that.
So
He did say that.
my only scenario where I'd like that is if
He basically saying if he pick him, they're gonna be playing. So if we get a left tackle, then I mean they ain't not gonna sit the dude down. And
there's
just that.
Okay, so
there's
so
realistically
they-
a situation where 8 offensive linemen can go in the first round this year.
but if they draft
Total.
the left tackle, I mean, what's wrong with Rasheed Walker being the backup? You only paying him $4 million a year. You only paying him $4 million for this 1 year.
But you signed him, but we said it's out on there. We signed him to let him play a year so he can,
he's got to
earn his fat contract because we're letting him walk.
So-
We signed him
My
under
only-
the impression he's a rental for a year for when Icky comes back.
My only question to Tony is this:
Yeah,
it's really Bryce's last year to prove himself, right?
Mhm.
And as far as I'm concerned, do
Right.
you want to put a rookie tackle over there, or do you want to put a guy that knows what's going on?
True, very true.
Because a rookie tackle
that's a good question.
Yeah, a rookie tackle got to see all new shit that he never seen in college. Now he got some good
you're
people.
right.
He got some good people he gonna practice with. That's definitely gonna test him.
Right.
That's the only
Right.
thing.
No,
that
that's a good
at
question.
it.
That's a good question. That's a good question. That's a good question. That's
'Cause I'm pretty
that's
sure they're gonna ask
something-
Bryce. Like, he gonna be like, look,
Yeah,
I
and
don't want the rookie over
I'm
there.
pretty sure that's something that they wrestling with in the draft room as they putting the board together and things like that. I'm if Icky wasn't hurt right now, and we knew where he was that he was going to make it back before training camp, I would feel a whole lot better talking about the left tackle position, and Rasheed Walker could possibly be a swing tackle like Josh Nyman was last year. But because he's not, and we still don't know what Robert Hunt gonna look like coming back from his injury that he missed all of last year pretty much with, like there's a lot of things up in the air with the offensive line. Now, me, I'm always go trenches first.
My question is, if that left tackle balls out this year, is Carolina trying to keep him, or they just a
No,
1 year?
we're letting him walk. Rasheed Walker is literally a 1 year rental.
Okay, gotcha.
We signed him so he could play and earn a big contract next go around. He's literally a 1 year rental. He's walking after this year.
So if he became a Pro Bowler, they wouldn't
He's
keep
playing. That's why I think I highly doubt we take an offensive lineman in the first round. I think
that
it's all
means- that
smoke.
means-
Like
but that-
all the interest. I think all the interest is just the smoke that Dan Morgan's blowing, like he did with Jalen Walker last year. He
But
wants
that-
everyone thinking he's going to take an O lineman because he wants someone to trade up so he can trade back. The only way, like, there's 8 offensive linemen. You got Maui Goa, Fano, Lomu, Blake Miller, Ioniker, Vega, Proctor,
He's a guard.
and
He's
Freeland.
definitely a guard.
That's
Yeah.
8 offensive linemen who easily can go in the first round. I think what Dan Morgan is trying to, and it's a brilliant move by Dan Morgan yet again. He let it be known out there to everyone that we went out and we were scouting offensive linemen heavy, and there are teams behind us: Philly, the Chargers, San Fran, Cleveland, Houston, who all need offensive linemen. Cleveland, Houston for sure, and Philly because Lane
Yes.
Johnson's contemplating retirement. So he's trying to create in a scenario where he wants everyone believing he wants the offensive line to be taken so he can trade back and gain more picks.
And that's
I
a great
truly
that's
believe
a
it.
great scheme for for him to move back and get some more picks. But that also means that we're out on 2 left tackles because the Patella is nothing to sneeze at. And if you're already getting rid of Rasheed Walker, that means next year draft you definitely got to get a left tackle when you could already have one sitting on your team learning the scheme.
True or
Yeah.
true or
That is
things
true.
or
That's
there's
true
there's a lot of variables that go into it. Icky could shift to guard and we can let Robert Hunt walk. Taylor Moton could retire and Icky could get shifted to right
That's what I was
tackle.
getting ready to say.
We
That's what
draft
I
a
was
left
getting ready to say.
tackle. Yeah,
That's
and
what
then
I
we
was
could
going to
draft a
say.
left tackle in next year's draft in the first round. Because next year's draft is still a really good offensive line draft.
I
There's
don't
a
think
lot of
Ickey's
talent
coming
there.
back. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I don't think Ickey's coming back.
Ickey's coming back. We're gonna sign him, and he's
Yeah.
gonna sign a team-friendly deal too.
Well,
Ain't
they
no
already
team
picked up
friendly
his
deal.
5th-year option, so he's
Yeah,
due 17 million this year.
and that's
Like
and he's not playing. That's exactly
Brant
why he's gonna
Tiller,
take a
Brant Tiller,
team-friendly deal.
Brant Tiller disposed that. He said there ain't no such thing as no team friendly deals. Ain't no such. We don't do that. So you can cut that out too. Ain't no friendly nothing. I ain't having.
Yeah, I just want to throw that question out because I've been looking at that offensive tackle position ever since he got hurt during the playoffs, and Robert Hunt tried to make a valiant effort to come back, and he was he was not who we knew Robert Hunt to be. It was just too many things along the offensive line, and we didn't address any of it in free agency besides the center position.
Yep.
We thin at both tackle positions when you're talking about a backup, because if anything was to happen to Rasheed Walker, if game 1 was Sunday and Rasheed Walker got hurt first game or whatever, then you're looking at Stone Forsythe as your left tackle.
Man, I was over here laughing because I was like, Pop got off because it sounded like the cops was on his ass.
No. We also got money in the chat too by JP, and
Okay.
we can center too. And I know you don't like I know you don't like what's his name Graham.
Fortner?
No. The big guy we got last year.
You're talking about Rams out of Oklahoma, but we got Nick Semak. Nick Semak is the backup.
Hey,
I know you
Tony.
don't like Ram. I like Ram though.
Shout out
I ain't saying he
to
all
JP.
that, but
Shout out to JP with the $2 super chat. He said, Tony, he said Bryce and growth doesn't go together. So, hashtag I had to.
I ain't paying JP no attention, man.
He said hashtag I had to.
Oh.
All right, man. So Tony, I ain't seen you do no draft. You want to do one, man?
Yeah, we can do one.
Let's do the group shit, man.
Yeah, we could. Yeah,
I'll take third round. I'll take third round pick.
I'll take
I'll
second.
do one. I'll take first.
Pop take
I ain't gonna like my pick.
Yeah.
If I get third, then I gotta get I get back to back. Let me get fourth. Let me get fourth too, man. If I'm getting third. Pop here. Pop here too.
Yeah.
Damn.
Hey, Tony, it don't matter.
Fuck it, I'll take fourth.
We got to see different things, the ways this shit could go down, bro.
All right.
I'll take fourth. I'll take fourth round.
Let's
Pop,
see
you
what we
take
got.
third.
all right.
So we ain't doing no trades, man.
Why not?
Yeah, why not? We don't. Hey, Twan. I hate when you say that. We don't have to go searching for a trade, but if an offer comes in, why can't we look at it?
Y'all can trade, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I was about to say we ain't gonna go searching for a trade, but if the offer there, shit.
Damn, so it was chasing me.
I'll search for a trade. Shit.
I'm running down the alley with my damn shirt ripped off. Okay, man. All right, man. Here we go. So, Tony, you want to try to do a trade or whatever before we start, or just straight up?
Nah, I don't need a trade. No.
Let's get it.
Could try and get more picks. Wow. See, I like this. Wow, Jordan Tyson there.
So who?
Coño.
So hold on. Say,
I mean, why you keep saying coño, man? You're not
coño.
You're not Mexican. You're not Spanish. You're not a female.
It was just the first thought that came to my mind. Damn. Ron Simmons' voice. Damn.
You're not Puerto Rican.
Hey, Twan, scroll up on the round 1 picks. All the tackles gone.
Shit, look like it. Look at Blake Miller went 17. Golly. Oh, nah.
Oh, Proctor still there. Lamu.
I'm not familiar with a lot of these tackles, man.
Yeah, Caden Proctor was the number one ranked high school player coming out when he came out, went to Alabama from
I
Iowa.
know about Caden Proctor. I just didn't watch a whole lot of college last year when my team started going down.
Yeah, I know Caleb Lamou at he was a left tackle at Utah. What's the name? Played right tackle.
But y'all ain't taking somebody ranked to go 38th, 20 picks later. Now, so
that's a reach.
Caden is the only.
That's a reach for a guy you don't even know if he's gonna beat out Rasheed Walker. Like, what are we doing?
Who?
Caleb Lomo. You don't know if he's gonna beat out Rasheed Walker?
Oh yeah, I'm not looking at Caleb Lomo. I'm just
Any of these guys, even Proctor.
Proctor is better than Rasheed Walker.
Man, he ain't played in the league yet.
Rasheed Walker, a 7th-round pick, but all right.
Rasheed Walker, I saw him get trusted to block Nick Bosa one-on-one, and he held his own on a few reps.
Okay.
That's proven.
You might say he's not.
So
He's a great pass blocker.
Man,
he
Tony,
is a great pass blocker.
Sticking with the theme of the draft. We do need another corner. CJ Allen. I love CJ Allen. I know a lot of people don't like him, but I love him. You know what I'm saying?
It's your pick, man.
Yeah, I know. I'm just look at me. I'm trying to scroll down. I ain't even got control of it.
Oh, okay.
scroll down. Yeah, let me see that.
I done that.
Go back up top. I'm gonna go with somebody right now. I know that can come in off this list right now. That can come in and that'll be a starter day one.
Mm-hmm.
And I would take CJ Allen, the linebacker from Georgia.
CJ Allen, it is.
Put him beside Devin Lloyd. I like that better than Trevor Wallace. Who got second round?
That's
Twan.
me.
Oh, Twan.
Yeah. Based on what's here. Let me just make sure. Yep. Taking Eli Stowers.
It's a good pick. All right, Pop.
Who'd you take, Twan?
Eli Stowers.
Oh, okay.
Out of Vanderbilt.
Oh, yeah. Tight end, yeah.
Yeah.
What pick is this? 83?
Mm-hmm.
Cal Lewis is a dog. Chandler Rivers is a dog.
How tall is Kamari Ramsey?
You know something, Nick? I think our boy's climbing, bro.
Who?
Citrus. Yep.
Yeah.
He keeps moving up, bro.
Yeah. He's gonna.
Big Citrus keep moving up.
We don't need him.
Dominic, you talking about Dominic Orange?
Yeah. They got the Saints taking him now. I don't want to see that dude two games. All right.
How tall is Kamari Ramsey?
Who?
Ramsey. How tall is he? I don't know.
Let me show you.
I think he's like 5'11", pushing 6 feet.
Click on first look. First look, Twan.
Okay. 6 feet even.
205.
That means they probably lying. He probably 5'11".
Nah, I think this is they get their measurements off of from the combine.
Take Ramsey.
That was without shoes right there.
Yeah,
take who?
Ramsey.
Tri-State. Is he with us?
So let me get a rundown. So we took CJ Allen in the first, Stowers in the second, and you just took who?
Kamari Ramsey.
Oh, Kamari Ramsey.
I ain't telling y'all no lie, but before
scroll down one.
Before Tri-State pick, I'm taking Carson Beck right now. I ain't telling y'all, but I mean, I'm talking about me. I ain't saying Dan Morgan would do it. I ain't saying Dan Morgan to do it, but I will take him right the hell now.
Damn, we got options, man.
Chris McClellan, Jalen Kilgore,
Tack Davis. Scroll up.
I like Kilgore.
And scroll up.
Oh, back up.
Yeah. Yeah, Landon Robinson there too. Take Landon Robinson.
That's a good 3 technique. And the Robinson a good 3 technique.
3 tech.
He's not getting a lot of hype, a lot of love because he went to Navy.
Yeah, it's on you, Tony. But I mean, them
What's
dudes
back
don't
on me.
But when's the last time we heard of a superstar out of Army or Navy in the league?
First time for everything.
Yeah.
They've been there,
So
but it was just way back in the day.
So it's back on me. What we got so far? Linebacker, tight end, safety.
You want to see the picks?
What was the last pick? Yeah.
3
Defensive
tech.
line.
Landon.
These
picks are back to back.
Okay. Let me see what's out there for offensive line. I gotta get offensive line.
Guard or tackle?
Let's see what tackle look like first.
We should go back to back O line here, if you ask me.
I don't really like. I know some people like Diego Pounds. I remember Diego Pounds.
I like Wagner more.
At Carolina, Diego Pounds started at Carolina. He was not that good, and he transferred to Ole Miss for whatever reason.
Well, they're saying he almost 30 picks better than Emil Wagner.
Yeah. Let me see with the offensive guards.
Offensive guards.
Well, this 5th round, so
Jeremiah Wright.
Well, there go Pat Coogan. Get you a backup at center that can potentially start for you next year. Because I think Fortner just signed a 1-year contract as well, didn't he?
Yep. You want him?
Yeah, take Pat Coogan right here. With the Notre Dame, then transfer to Indiana.
Based on what's left, man, I'm taking DeMonte Capehart.
I like that. Especially in the 5th round. Yeah, I like that for DeMonte.
All right. So on Pop. Oh no. Yeah. Oh no, it's on Tri-State.
No, that's on me.
No, it's on Pop.
Okay.
Go to wide receiver.
Wide receiver.
Just curious what's out there.
Nothing.
All right, go quarterback.
Now you talk. Except it ain't shit out.
I'm taking Taylor Green.
They got unless you want another Diego Pavi.
You taking Taylor Green because he ran a 4.38. That's the only reason you taking Taylor Green.
Hey, it's entertainment, baby.
You want him?
No, go to all.
He was about to pull the trigger on that shit.
Yeah.
I think your guy's right there at the top for me, Eli.
We
But
don't,
we
use
don't play with a fullback
well,
though.
right. That's what I'm trying to tell him.
He's a halfback, man.
I'm even taking it.
He ain't
We
a
don't
real
even really
fullback.
use that.
We got 5 running backs.
Name him.
Take Cole Winsky.
Cole Wisniewski.
Man, do you even know who that is, bro?
Yeah, he transferred from North Dakota State. Cole Wisniewski about 26 years old. He old as hell.
Damn.
You practice squad.
You picking the practice squad, dude.
Yeah. I draft as fuck now.
That's what them under this draft is gonna look terrible. I'm telling y'all right now. Hey, that's what we bring home. It's gonna be a lot of mad ass.
Well, you got 2 interior defensive linemen.
My picks look all right.
I got a D+ for Pat Coogan. Okay.
Man, I don't care about the scores. That's just because you don't pick who they want you to pick.
Right. But
the grades typically go off need.
What they think the team needs. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. Pop going first. Nick Tri-State second. Tony third. I'm fourth.
All right.
I was last first one. I should be first this one. What you mean?
I just said Nick Tri-State first.
Oh, you did? I thought you said second. Bad.
Yeah, man.
So you said top.
Oh no, I said Pop first. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
You're second, man. We're gonna switch it around, all 4 of us.
Yeah, I'm about to be out.
Well, you second, then.
So I fuck it. I fuck with it.
I mean,
I'm gonna turn some heads with the second round pick if he's there.
I thought you got first. You picking first, right?
No, I'm going second round.
Oh.
All right, I'm going first. Okay.
Yeah. I hope he falls. Damn, bro. Vega's there? That's crazy.
You know, I would love. I want to know if anybody got PFF. I want to know, has Vega played any center while he was at Penn
No,
State?
but Damian Lewis did.
Give me more.
Wait, who'd you take in the first round on Pop?
Warren.
Who?
The safety from Toledo. Safety from Toledo.
Oh, McNeil Warren?
Yeah, McNeil Warren.
Yeah, you just go to alt one. We'll go off the big board.
Oh, I just want to see something real quick. Man, that nigga gone.
Scroll down. Damn, no Caleb Banks. Fuck it, we doing it. We solidifying the secondary. Keontae Scott.
Nah, I love him. What? I love Keontae Scott.
That secondary's lit.
Oh my God. Now you talking about a big nickel? Oh man. Fast, physical, can blitz. I mean, he can do everything that you want from nickel, from the nickel position. That dude's a dog with a capital D. Yeah.
It's your pick.
It's my pick. So what we got so far? Safety
in the corner.
Safety in the corner. Safety in the corner. Scroll down. Just scroll down a little bit for me, Twan.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, okay. Go back up. Give me Sam Heck, the center out of Kansas State.
Okay. Yep. I know who I'm ready to pick if it falls that way. Yep. Carson Beck. Right back to you, Pop.
Carson Beck gonna be a Jack Plummer.
Let me see.
Man, he better than him, bro.
Let me see. What we taking already?
Safety, corner, center,
yeah.
QB.
MW, Keontae Scott, Sam Heck.
All right, go to wide receiver for me.
I like Eric Rivers.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, give me Eric Rivers.
I like Josh Cameron too. Josh Cameron can return kicks, punts, play in the slot, play outside. He was a former running back converted to wide receiver at Baylor.
Y'all think Horn fast?
Eric Rivers is a little wide receiver now. I don't know if Bryce can see him.
Who turn is it?
It's Nick's.
I think it's on Nick. Yeah, Nick.
Yeah, right there, Isaiah World.
Mm-hmm.
Tony?
Or me?
It's the last pick.
This is the last pick?
Mm-hmm.
I know I ain't gonna get a good grade.
Yeah, they're gonna try. Well, I might get an A. I ain't gonna lie.
Sure, let's double down on them tackles. Let me get Drew Shelton.
That's not a bad pick. And you need some time to learn.
Mm-hmm.
I might get an A for my pick, especially Carson Beck, Jack. He gave me a B.
I got a B plus. And I got an A for Drew Shelton. Okay.
Yep.
What I get? I don't know.
You got Agro C plus and a C. They didn't like EM. Claire likes Warren though.
Only thing I have against Emmanuel McNeil Warren.
How's Keontae Scott a C plus? We need a nickel corner so bad.
Yeah, we do. He misses a lot of tackles. He doesn't take very good angles when he's coming downhill, when he's running the alley from the safety position. But he's a ball hawk though. He has a high IQ.
They say the best pure ball hawk in this draft is Halsey. That's what they're saying. Him or Genesis Smith is the best, like, pure ball hawker. And Bud Clark. Those are the three.
Yeah, those
are the three.
Clark in there.
Yeah, Bud Clark definitely in there. That's the three, though.
Bud Clark
I forgot.
there.
Bud Clark has a very good chance of being there at 83. There's a very good shot. But my personal, I don't know. I'm sure Tone, you know about him. I've been saying him in the Discord a lot more often, Twan. My ideal pick at 83 is Grayson Halton from Oklahoma. We need a pass rushing interior D lineman. We need one. And I'm looking at a situation with that 4.25 now. If just by hypothetical, if you can get, God willingly, Rodriguez in the second and Halton in the third, you're out with DB and Halton with their hand in the dirt. You got Scorton and Phillips off the edge, and you got Lloyd and Rodriguez. Man, listen, that is a mean front seven.
But
Mean.
Halton ain't gonna start over Wharton.
You're right, but I feel like in some packages, especially later on down in the season, Halton's going to earn his reps. He's going to earn his reps. He's definitely going to earn his reps.
I got you.
Because he's just better in the run game than Turk. Like Turk on third and longs, we want Turk out there with next to DB.
Yeah,
we want him out there.
I took CJ Allen at 19 because Jacob Rodriguez wasn't available. T. Thompson. That's the only reason, my guy.
None of these things fail the way we they didn't fail the way they did the last one. So I'm curious to run one more to see.
Yeah, let's do one more because I was just about to say that, Pop. Both of them were so different. They all fell so completely differently.
Let's get it.
You see that last comment Jermaine JP put up?
What did he put?
15 interceptions the last 4 years, more than any defensive player in this draft. Bud Clark from TCU.
Oh yeah, Bud Clark is a demon at free safety. He makes plays. He makes plays.
I don't want to be that guy, but I'm gonna be him. Yeah. So like, I look, man. I actually don't even like it. I really don't even like it when other people say it. But in this occasion, they try to apply. Look, man. Who did Bud Clark play, though?
TCU? What do you mean? TCU plays good competition. That's Big 12.
Yeah.
Really?
What do you mean, really? What it once was, but they're not slouches over there.
Same thing with Pop's pick, man. Emmanuel, it's like play with
gotta go off of traits, man.
Yeah, so and I hate to be because I hate that type. It's like, man, you can't blame the man for a team he played on, but competition is competition. Because we can name dudes who went to some trash schools that's out here killing them. All right, here we go. No one. I'm going first.
All right, so I had fourth and second, so I'll take third.
All right.
I think I had first and fourth, so
you take second, Pop takes fourth.
Okay.
Enter. Trade.
Huh?
I'm trading.
Oh, you about to do the stupid Quentin Johnson shit?
It ain't stupid. Because you liked it last time. What changed your mind?
I didn't like it. I don't like Quentin Johnson. No.
You tripping.
I thought you did too.
No.
Yeah. Yes, you do. That's not what you said before.
Oh.
Yeah, they'll tell us to kiss their ass for lying to Congress. I just want to see what they'll say, though. Nah, they wouldn't do it. They say, yeah, they would take it.
For 19 and 22? Or just... Oh, you're going to have to give up way more now. Well, you want to give them XL?
Good thought.
Well, now that we're trading, we won't really know if the last two drafts will have anything similar to the same before.
Shit, ask for 55.
I'm on some more after that.
Oh, get 86. There you go. Take another fourth. Why not?
Ah!
I could do that.
I didn't hit save, man. Hold on.
Oh, now it might not do it now.
Might not. Hold on. I messed up. Anna.
Oh, start over.
It was only the first pick. Thank God it was just that. Give me that.
Who I want to say to kick Twan out the war room?
Player, why you got Jalen Coke up here? Oh, okay, there you go.
So I was trying to pull a fast one.
Yeah, don't do that.
123. Don't forget 123.
Hey, I want to do also something unpredictable. Throw XL in the trade.
Yeah, he did.
He is up there. That's why they took it.
Okay. All right.
You got to offer the trade, Twan.
I'm going to take that 204 too.
So you didn't even. Might as well trade back again.
I'm not. You already know. I know what I'm doing on this.
Oh, well, I'm bracing myself.
You'll be all right with it. I know Tony will be.
You gonna go a deep hit? Which I know. Talk to.
Drafting.
Oh, let's go!
There you go. Let's see who I get.
I got second pick. I
thought I had second.
Oh yeah, you do got second. You're correct. You are correct, sir. You are correct, sir.
I got second.
Yeah, just don't take D lineman.
Whoever you want.
Nah.
We got 51, 83, 119, 123, 158, 159, and 2 more picks.
Give me Keontae Scott.
Boom.
Who with the first pick? Or y'all just traded back?
Yeah, driver, we're gonna let you go on the last right behind Pop. Just don't pick up no stupid shit.
No, I actually the first round. Did y'all pick in the first round?
Damn, is Halton there? Halton's probably gone. Scroll down.
I think they drafted all the way out of the first round. I think they moved all the way back.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Well, I certainly kept messing up goddamn, so I couldn't really feel like
that ain't gonna happen.
Go to D lineman. Go to D lineman, Twan.
I know. I think I know what you're doing.
Nah, not there.
You don't like Colio?
Nah, X out.
Hey, Caleb Proctor is that 3 technique that
Hey, look, I know what you was looking for though. You was looking
for Halton.
I thought you was looking for citrus, bro.
So we went.
Well, check this out, guys.
Hold on, he went Rodriguez, and then he went. Okay.
Shit, I didn't do that shit right. So who just picked?
Twan. I mean, Tone.
Damn it, Tony. You know what I should have did,
Yeah.
Tony? Yeah, but it was Tony's pick. So, but guess what? But guess what you can do though? Tri-State. You can package some of these picks we got to get what you want. All right, so you just want to just go off the rip? Yeah.
Yeah, just scroll down.
I'm already ready for the bar, man.
Yeah, for real.
Keep going. I gotta see the rest. All the way up to 100. All right, yeah, scroll up.
Calm down.
You know what?
Just want to see what's there.
Damn, bro.
Hey, Tony, I had to go to the pharmacy, Tony.
You know what? I'm gonna do it. Genesis Smith, safety. Genesis Smith.
Yeah, what
yeah. I am ready for tomorrow.
Oh, you don't want to take Bud Clark?
I like Smith more as a free safety.
Arizona did have a good defense this year. Him and Traydon Stokes, they showed out.
It's on Pop.
Nah, he give it to Jarvis since he just came in. I go after him.
What round we at, man? So I can be clear where we at, man. I'm trying to roll one up real quick. Fourth round, all right. So I won't overdo it.
Hey,
you two driver? You two?
We don't need you in the War Room High, driver.
Yeah.
Hey man, I need one today, man. I need one today.
hey, I figure if I study high, take the test high, get high scores.
Hey, man.
Right?
My birthday was the other day, man. They worked the shit out of me, man, Monday. I ain't gonna lie, shit, man. I'm trying to get one. I'm trying to catch up today, goddamn. But y'all took it to defensive players already?
Yeah, we got a safety. I took a safety. And
let me look at the players real quick. Okay.
And Rodriguez.
I see
all three of them.
Yeah, I see safety, linebacker,
safety, corner,
corner.
corner.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Go to best available. Let's see what we got. Already now. Let's lock in. There's available. See what we got here. Safety corner. Okay. That a linebacker, so that be we could go offense right here, or we could go offensive line right here.
How the hell do I get back to the I don't want to get back to the picks. Oh no.
Yeah, I need a stiller. We need a stiller. So what we got on that? D line, David, quarterback, edge. God damn. Go to Stidder, Twan. We need a Stidder. The Stidder position.
The fuck is a Stidder?
No, the center.
You mean the center?
Yeah, Stidder. Yeah.
I'm weak.
Hey man, the top one they said is
I see. We probably could get that nigga at 144. That guy out of hour, that's a guard or a sitter.
I don't know none of these centers. I can't help you. But Tony do. What's up with Jagger Burton?
I could get him in a later round.
He's pretty stout.
It's Jaeger, not Jagger. It's Jaeger.
Jaeger Burton.
Jaeger Burton.
Yeah, he's pretty stout at center. He's a pretty stout.
All right,
center.
so let's go back to the best available, man. All right, this lad well. Just go to the best available. Yeah, go get cause we got a quarterback, linebacker, the safety. Go get that D tackle, man.
Who? Oh, Landon Robinson.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right.
I see you had another pick coming up. That's why I ain't move on it. I had to look to the side.
Look at Kilgore just sitting there.
That's what I'm taking too.
Man, our secondary is going to be filthy.
You can never have enough corners.
All right. It's on. Who's got number 2?
Tone.
Oh, it's on me?
Yup.
Yeah.
Oh, Isaiah Ward, tackle Ward.
Right there. Right. Easy.
Yeah.
I ain't pick it.
Yeah, that
I
was
thought you
easy
said.
money
I
right
thought
there.
you wanted a driver to take your shit.
Man, as many
Hey,
trade
it's
backs
gonna
you didn't need and got all them picks.
That's on you there, Pop.
Oh, it's on
He
Pop.
said he want world. He said he want world. Let him take world. I'll take the next.
All right. It's on you, Pop.
Let me get out there.
Them doors back to back. Jaden Ott. Have y'all seen Jaden Ott? Nice.
No, I haven't.
K-Part down there.
Let's see. Man, take that tight end.
All right. So me. Damn, dude, probably gone. I like Eli. Shit, I'm taking him. Last pick.
I think I went out of turn. Somebody else can have this pick. Poppin. I took a pick ahead of Poppin.
I could have swore it was me, but all right.
It's all yeah. So then it will roll over to Trust-8. I missed the last pick.
What's our picks? Let me see the rundown again.
Oh.
Hey, I like Red Murdoch too, bro.
I was about to say I might take him. Let me see our picks.
Oh, our picks?
Yeah.
Oh, I like that tight end out of Notre Dame. Eli Reardon.
Did we take a center?
No.
Damn, and Matt Golden's there? Damn. It'd be between him or Red Murdoch. I think I might. I'll lean. No, we already got Rodriguez. So Golden. Get that center.
Okay.
Oh, Delp is there?
Yep. I told you he's late. Bro.
Oh, you took Reardon?
Nah, I didn't. Pop did.
Oh my God. How is Delp that far down?
I kept trying to tell you.
We can't take him now. Harold Perkins there too. That's crazy. Yeah, take Goldman. Take the center all the way up at the top. From Michigan State. Right there. The second guy.
Hey, look. So we got Quentin Johnson on the trade with XL.
Damn. Okay, Jacob Rodriguez an F?
Yeah, that's because of where we took him. They said that.
Yeah.
Look at this nigga Nick showing up when we about to leave.
Shit, I was at work.
Yeah. What's up, Nick?
Nothing.
We're doing another one in the morning, man. On Thursdays when you're off.
Oh, I ain't off, but I'll be at home.
Yeah, we're doing 2 shows tomorrow, man. So here it is. We got Quentin Johnson for XL, Jacob Rodriguez, Keontae Scott, Genesis Smith, Landon Robinson, Kilgore at cornerback, Isaiah World at tackle, Eli Rett.
That defense is going to be insane. That defense would be absolutely insane, bro.
It would have to be on paper the number 1 defense in the NFL.
Bro, what? We could do some crazy shit.
Y'all over here. This.
We could get rid of some people on our team too with these ones.
Boy, y'all stay trying to get rid of XL, man.
We just playing around with it, man.
Hey, we do. Hey, Twan. If just by hypothetical, we pull this draft off, Trayvon Moore gone next year.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, you bring in Kilgore, Smith, while you have Ransom. Yeah, he's gone.
I mean, well, that's fine. If you really got to think about it, if you bring in a deep safety, you might as well put what you call in the box. Ain't no reason not to.
Ransom could replace him. He's a spitting image of him. Literally spitting image player of him. And you save $16 million in cap space. You cut Turk and Trayvon Moore next year, you've cleared up $30 million.
Turk.
But why would you cut Trayvon Moore?
Because you have a cheaper option in Lathan Ransom, who is the same play style. And you got him on a rookie deal where you could save $16 million by cutting Moehrig.
But why would we cut Moehrig if he's balling?
Well, yeah, I mean, you know, that's depending on the season he has. Obviously, if he comes out and has a career year, then obviously you keep him.
I mean, he had a hell of a year this year.
He had a hell of a year with us just now.
He can't cover to save his life, though, guys. Come on.
Well, I mean,
that's why we need a free safety.
Yeah,
it doesn't take away the fact that he's a liability in coverage, though.
He's not a free safety, though.
But he's still a liability in coverage.
I mean, well, you still asking him to cover like in the middle of the field.
Exactly, he'll be straight with that.
But he's not good at
I mean, but he Moehrig?
Can we just have
yeah?
Since he's not good in coverage, but he's a hell of a tackle.
I bet you when you put that helmet on somebody, they're going. Because him and
Ransom
they crackers, bro. They can crack you.
Yeah, but Ransom does the same thing. So, like, that's what he's saying. Why do you need?
That's what I'm saying. Why am I going to pay a guy when I got a rookie on a rookie contract on a guy who's the same type of player as him? Literally the same type of player.
Because Moehrig is the sure thing. We're still trying to figure out what Ransom is.
I think you could absolutely play if you ask him to play the role that we asked Trayvon Moehrig to play. Maybe not as good, but just as good.
I don't know. If look, I'm gonna be 100% honest. I think he covers better than Moehrig does, and I think
he is better in coverage than Moehrig, and he has the ability to play in that box and get nasty in the run game. We saw what he did to Kyron Williams. He was fucking Kyron Williams up. He was fucking him up.
Hey, and get to the quarterback. So hey, I'm just saying. I do understand what he's saying. He's saying if he just plays okay this year, you could always just say, let's get rid of this, let's dump this money and go with the rookie. Because if you draft a safety, if you draft a safety in the first round, that safety is going to be your free safety.
I'm a huge fan on Thieneman at 19, but if I'm going inside the mind, if I'm trying to think how I think Dan Morgan thinks,
I mean, I don't see that being a bad move.
Yeah, it definitely isn't. But I don't think Thieneman's going to be there. But it was funny because Mike K just tweeted. I don't know if y'all saw his tweet like a couple hours ago. He said, "Someone got an ill background." I don't know if it is. Is it me?
That's bloody.
Oh.
No,
I was just like Mike K tweeted. He said, "How funny would it be if we use the 5th round pick from the Vikings to get Adam Thielen? If we use that 5th round pick to move in front of Minnesota to get Thieneman, that shit would be funny as fuck." Word.
And look, y'all want the Twan said if y'all want the show to keep going, y'all want to hear Nick go on one of his rants, man. Donate to the show. We'll trade Bryce Young.
He said, "Donate to the show. We'll trade Bryce Young." Bryce ain't going nowhere yet.
I ain't ranting. I'm not ranting about no Bryce Young.
Was it hold on real quick. Fellas, was it my background that was
Nah, you're Gucci now. I don't know, you're good now though.
No, it was Nick.
It was Gaskins?
I ain't
Okay.
all the way up here in the country area.
It is Gaskins.
What background you hear from me?
I'm about to say I'm already in the country area, so
Nah, you're clear, Gaskins.
Look at bloody the lifesaver.
So if he cleared, then that means I'm the one that's messing up. I just want to know.
No, you're Gucci. You're good. You're all good. It's definitely Gaskins. God damn, Gaskins.
Crying veteran. What's going on?
What noise do y'all hear in the background from me?
Oh, you're clear now.
Yeah, it ain't me because I'm in my truck.
We here now.
Well, I'm driving in the truck too, so I don't know. But I'm heading towards back to the city, so it should clear all the way up. But continue y'all break down on these safeties though. And Tri-State, I mean the safety from Oregon could be there. Because you know what I'm saying, the draft is the most unpredictable show the NFL has ever produced. So it could be some guys that move up that go get a player that we never thought that would be a first round pick. And you know what I'm saying, bro, may just fall to us.
I think Dan Morgan probably got about 6 players up there on his board. That if he probably got whoever falls to him or whoever. But you can believe he ain't got no one person up there at 19.
I can't stand JP. JP is hilarious, bro. His comment is so funny.
What Evil Twin talking about?
Talking about driver up there spitting on himself. Hey, Twan, how he say center?
Singer or something like I don't know, man. I don't know what it is.
I died laughing. So.
Hey,
listen. I don't know who's gonna be there at 19, but I do believe we're gonna trade up in the second round.
I agree, Nick.
We're gonna get Rodriguez.
I agree.
I'm almost 100% sure that we probably going to get Rodriguez.
I agree, Nick.
Well, I mean, Rodriguez been getting a lot of.
I hope so.
A lot of publicity in the past few weeks, so we better because somebody else may snatch his ass from the front of us.
He's been following all the Panthers players lately too on Instagram and Twitter.
If the Cowboys don't trade up, it's gonna be a Cowboys.
Well, like I say, I hope that shit don't happen. I do hope we get, bro. I mean, I wish we had a thumping linebacker to match with Devin Lloyd, but shit, if we can get 2 ball hawking linebackers, that'll damn so protect the middle of the defense. Ain't gonna be no tight ends cutting across the middle.
You come across the middle.
That's a fact. That's a fact, Bloody. That's a fact, Bloody. Third and longs, we dominate in third and longs now. We getting coverage sacks in third and long.
Right. So that will help out the front so much more.
Yup.
I'm gonna say this right now. I don't think quarterbacks are gonna have as long to throw the ball on us this year. I don't see it happening.
Hell no. With the addition of Phillips, if Scorton takes that next step, our pass rush is gonna be
that's
nice.
all. That's what I'm saying, because if you go ahead.
Nah, from what I've been seeing with Scorton on IG, shit, that boy putting in work, and that boy look fast as shit, like up close compared to
he does not.
On TV.
Hey, buddy, he does not. The look on his face, he ain't playing no games, bro.
He not.
Nah, he trying to be that. He trying to be one of the ones.
He about his business.
Like he trying to be one of the ones.
Not like Princely, who just stay on Twitch all day and tweeting.
Well, I mean, he in the league now. He good.
Princely gonna be balling, bro. Princely, look, I think Princely gonna be nice next year.
I hope so.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be nice, but at the end of the day, Twan, you gotta think about it. Is if you get Phillips going off and he's pulling double teams, and then Scorton takes that next step, when he gonna get on the field?
Man, these players can't do nothing no more. They can't sleep. They can't do no music video. They can't have no side hustle. They can't do nothing.
Now, Ben said he's a rotational guy. And there's nothing wrong with being a rotational guy. Clowney's a rotational. Well, he's a starter. Never mind.
Pop said, y'all like these niggas can't have no free time.
What the hell is you doing over there, man?
But what happens, fellas? What happens if they go? What happens if they go Concepcion or Cooper or Makai Lemon? What if Makai Lemon's there? How do we feel if we draft Makai Lemon if he's there at 19?
Well, Tri-State, I already told you last night, I really don't want no wide receiver. And honestly, I don't give a fuck what they do, but I really don't want no wide receiver in no first round. We got other areas that we need to fill holes with actual starters.
Well, that's what you're gonna get.
Go ahead.
That's what your ass gonna get though.
Yeah, I'm at this point, man. There's a high likelihood that we take a wide receiver
or a tight end.
Or a tight end. The board just looks to fall like that. And I mean, at the end of the day, Dan did say whoever he takes in 19, He's looking at them to be a playmaker right away.
Gaskins, there's a very strong chance 4, maybe 5 offensive linemen are going to go in the top 18 before us.
Yeah.
And then that's not counting Mendoza, Love, Downs, Bain, Reese, Styles. Like, we can cut this board down right now. If all of us put our heads together, we can cut down this board right now. To be honest,
yeah, they're gonna push. They gonna push the wide receivers.
Carolina knows at this point. They know it's between 2 to 3 guys at this point. They know how the board's gonna fall. Most of these teams already know what guys they're gonna take.
So I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this right now. With what New York did, I'm 100% sure New York's gonna take Sonny Styles in one of the wide receivers. I'm 100%.
Hey, I got something for you. Listen to me right now. I'm telling you right now. Listen to Tri-State. All right, boots on the ground. That's all I'm gonna say. Boots on the ground. If Jeremiah Love is there at 5, they're taking him.
Jeremiah Love ain't gonna be there at 5.
They might trade up.
I didn't say that because
Tri-State,
I don't believe.
Tri-State, that makes a lot of sense. They do need a tailback.
If he's there at 5, they are probably going to take him, and then they're going to come around and take Downs at 10.
But hold on, but that
nah.
Make no sense.
I mean, well, I could see that if they take.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. No.
Go ahead, Gaskins. You got it.
I was saying this: if Love is there, I could agree with you. But I don't believe Love is going to be there. I think Tennessee's going to take Love, and then I see if Tennessee takes.
But then I also look at it like they just drafted Cam Ward, right? Their tackle situation's very tricky. They just got a new whole coach who also is a defensive minded guy. I don't think they're going Love. They're going to go either offensive line or defense.
So for Miami, when you
So
look
guys,
at
CBS
they moved on from so many guys.
Hold on,
they got to start to replenish the mindset.
So CBS is doing their final draft right now live.
Coach, I think this would be.
And I went up to 11.
Though I know it's an easy job.
So,
but you think
let's tune into what
thinking
they're
that
saying real
will be
quick.
there at 11, getting past the Saints and getting past the cornerback needy Chiefs? Is this something where the Dolphins say, "This is our guy"? We got to jump up a couple picks to get because
this would be an ideal pick for them too.
They have a ton of picks, so that is something they could think about doing.
You got to assume the Chiefs might take a corner here, right? If their tackle's not there, the Chiefs can easily say, "We'll take Mansour Lane right ahead."
It's funny you say that because I heard Fano for the Chiefs, and I heard Delane could be in the conversation.
And that's a great question because I think if you're Miami and you're sitting where you are, you know exactly the Saints could use a corner, right? And they could use a wide receiver. So it's all about how the board plays out once the Commanders make their pick. I think that's where the domino can fall, where we see, depending on if the Commanders do what Ryan did, now do we think the Saints gonna pass on Carnell Tate?
Yeah.
Like that's the question mark. You know what I mean? And that would be a hard decision for Miami to try to stay put, to be patient, hoping that Delane is there. And he's not, then there's a significant drop off now because
they need a lot of help.
concerns.
The Dolphins need a lot of help, so they probably could take whoever lands.
And by the way, Logan and BMAC, I would keep your phones on because y'all might get drafted again to go to Miami.
No, Logan would, not me.
All right, let me ask you guys this. Both of you guys played in the secondary. Regardless of where he goes, if you're a cornerback or a safety that's supposed to get drafted in the top half of the first round, what immediately should you be expected to do on the field right away?
A lot of targets. I'll tell you this. You worry about, we say this, is this team a running back away? Is this team a this away? Well, when you're a corner, highly drafted on a bad team, you're coming in with number one responsibility rules. And you're talking about having to cover number one wide receivers for a living, and you don't have a great pass rush.
You mentioned Julio Jones.
And you don't have a great linebacker room.
You
got to go out there and go cover, whoever's AJ Brown coming to the
And think about
Patriots.
this, Logan, utilizing Miami as an example. Sorry, Miami, for you guys to catch us straight. But if you're a young corner going that high with no significant pass rush, and you guys see Josh Allen, DJ Moore, whoever else they add, you look at Drake May, Dobbs, whoever else they add, It's gonna be some long Sundays.
All right. Well, we're running over because we have to make this the CB segment. So I'm going to ask our resident Dallas Cowboy here, pick 12. Somehow Caleb Downs is available. They're going to have to trade up to get Caleb and maybe trade up to get Sonny. But in the way this fell, I had Caleb Downs going to the Cowboys. Does that work for you?
That works for me. If he's there, 100%, you got to go get him.
But he's not going to be there.
The Cowboys might be one of these teams that might be interested in kind of jumping up into the top 10 to go get their favorite defensive guy on the board if the first, however many picks play out how people think. But yeah, it feels like the Cowboys are still trying to rebound a little bit from this Micah Parsons trade. Beginning of last year, they need pass rushing help. They need secondary help. So I would imagine it's 1,000% got to at least be on the defensive side.
And we'll see. You're right. I think they're going to have to trade up because there could be a run of no defenders left when they're at 12, so they may have to move up. We'll see how these two picks work out, and I'll get your thoughts at the end. But this team could win the division if they get these two picks right. So here, picks 7 through 12, what I think will happen. Ruben Bain Jr., of course, to the Commanders there. Malinois CC making his way to KC to help that offensive line. Monster Delane and Caleb Downs round things out with pick 11 and 12. All right, let's take a quick break here. And when we come back, we're heading to pick 13 with the LA Rams. Might be getting Matthew Stafford.
It ain't even fair they didn't get to pick 13.
Watch them fuck around and take Makai Lemon, bro. At 13. Twan and panel.
As well, but that's an embarrassment of riches in that room.
That makes sense.
It does.
Love to
But then
utilize
at the
those
same
big
time,
Guys, let's
try to stay
continue
questioned.
our
If they
journey
take
through
Makai
my
Lemon,
final
do you
mock draft, all the
that's
highs and a lot of
speaking to
lows here.
Puka
Pick
Nacua to
13,
let
the
him
LA
know if
Rams.
he don't get his act
And
together,
Logan,
they
I'll
gonna
start with
replace
you,
him.
and then we'll get our
That
QB
or
GM into
Devontae
this.
just getting older.
I've heard it's going to be either
But
Makai
Devontae,
Lemon
he
or
already
Mark
know
Cooper
he-
Jr.
you know what I'm saying?
Whoever the
He
wide
good.
receiver
He's
is
gold
that's lucky
jacket.
enough to get drafted by Sean McVay, they're going to eat early, and the rest of the NFC West has to be concerned. What do you think about Makai Lemon here?
I love Makai Lemon. I really do. He could play ball. And you put him with Sean McVay. That gets scary. He's my number 2 receiver that I have on my own
Todd
personal
Simpson
board behind Carnell Tate. So I think he may be gone. And if he is gone, what about a guy, Kenyon Sadiq, the athletic tight end? What if he gets in a Sean McVay system? I haven't seen them have athletic tight ends. They've had big tight ends. Right. So imagine a unique piece like that.
I don't want to see that.
In that offense around Puka
Yeah, I don't want to
Nacua,
see that either.
around Devontae Adams. I understand you bring a younger receiver in as well, but that's an
Shut
embarrassment
up,
of riches in
man.
that room.
First.
Whether
Get
it's
y'all-
just that
get
tight
y'all
end
napkin,
or
boy. Y'all drooling.
that can open up. Because I know Matt Stafford loves to throw those seam balls. He loved to utilize those big tight end sets. That could be a unique player here. I'm just throwing that one
And
out
they
there.
love 13 personnel because they drafted his teammate last year in the second round, Terrence Ferguson. But again, never say never with Sean McVay and pass catchers.
Well, I mean, how fun is it if you're Sean McVay in this front office? You go and get the secondary short up in free agency, getting guys from the Chiefs, and now we're sitting at number 13 saying we could get another receiver in a room that we've got Puka Nacua, Devontae Adams, and a quarterback who's just coming off of an MVP, best season of his
That would be
career.
an embarrassment
If
of
they find
riches
a
for
way to add
offense.
Makai
bro.
Lemon or another one of these receivers to that room,
watch out.
Watch the heck out, man.
They
That's
shouldn't
going
be
to be
allowed.
that's
They
going to
shouldn't
be
be allowed.
allowed.
You know
That's
what?
gonna be scary.
Y'all need to blame Atlanta for
Yeah.
that trade from a year ago. Now, granted, James Pierce had a great year on the field. Some
Off
off the
the
field
year,
issues.
not a great year.
Yeah, but that's why the Rams are sitting where they're sitting right now.
Let's paint a sunnier picture here because we're going to come to your guy. You're not a Ravens guy, but the Ravens about to get a Ravens player in Vega Ioane, the left guard out of Penn State. As a Steelers guy, how do you
I don't
feel?
want to see that. Man, listen, Vega, in my opinion, I think he's a more athletic Quentin
I told
Nelson.
people I didn't
Quentin
think
Nelson
that
comes out.
Baltimore was
that
going to
says a
take
lot because
no
we know
tight
what
end
type of
first.
dog Quentin Nelson has been, and coming out of Notre Dame, his tape was unbelievable.
Yeah.
But in my opinion, Vega has
0 sacks allowed, bro.
Same display
2
week in and week
seasons.
out, or just moving other grown
Not
men
one.
against their will. And this is a major need, even though they have addressed some of the offensive line concerns in free agency.
And you got a
But
shifty ass
if he
quarterback.
is here, this is a no-brainer.
That's like if that's past 2 seasons, Swan, that means he's not even allowing a pressure one pressure per game.
Game Hall of Fame ceiling right there with that comp.
That's less than one
Yes,
pressure per
I
game.
think, honestly, I'll say this: regardless of the offensive line position, I think he's the best offensive lineman
You're right.
in this draft.
Cleanest prospect,
Clean.
Yeah.
plug and play.
Future
We'll see
Hall
in
of
12
Famer.
years.
Yes.
All right, next up, pick 15.
My
Tampa
hot
Bay
take for him.
Buccaneers. I'm going to
Future
get you a
Hall of
little
Famer.
help, Logan. Akeem Mesidor appears to, like everyone I talked to says Akeem Mesidor. I mentioned Kenyon Sadiq that said no Akeem
Yeah,
Mesidor.
yeah.
So
Do
25
that,
years old,
Tampa.
has
Yes,
he reached his
yes.
ceiling? I don't care.
Do
Given
some
what
dumb
he played
shit.
last year. He was balling out for
Be
the
good
year.
for like 2 years
Yeah,
and
we
flame
talking
out
about
like
smoke
Vic
and mirrors
Beasley.
here. The Bucks, there's no smoke and mirrors. They need edge help. They said they need edge help. I'm
Yeah,
sure
see,
Todd
he even
Bowles
thought it was
understand
funny.
it. He needs edge help. And Todd Bowles, who knows how many years he has left in Tampa.
Yeah.
That's my guy. He's got to go get a guy that he likes to get.
I
more
thought Todd Bowles was
production
going to get
against
fired
the
at the end of
quarterback.
this
And I
year.
played in this Tampa Bay Bucks defense. We know it's pressure heavy. Todd wants D lineman.
King Messenger about 30 years old.
Secondary out through coaching, but this is a guy
Hey, he gonna be 30 by the time it's time for him to get a second contract. That's the crazy part.
This is a no-brainer for them.
This
Yeah,
this
it feels
nigga's
like
on
it. I feel
AARP.
pretty good about this pick, so we'll see.
Bro,
He'll
he's
probably
25
trade up to
already.
kicker. No, he might love. All right, I'm going to come to you, Ben. This is pick 16 for the Jets, and I'm coming to you because they're taking Omar Cooper Jr., the other wide receiver who very well may end up being one of the most productive in this class. Garrett Wilson gets some help. Geno Smith gets some help.
Yeah, I like it. I think 16 is too early for the Jets to take a quarterback, to take Ty Simpson. So I wouldn't expect any theatrics,
Look like
any
he's falling.
fireworks here at number 16. Go get yourself another receiver to pair outside of Garrett Wilson.
Hey,
You got
pause
Breece
it, Torrin.
Hall, you got
Pause,
Geno
pause.
Smith from free agency, Aaron Glenn.
They said that it's too early for the Jets to take a quarterback at 16. Do they make any sense to y'all?
Yeah, it does. It does make sense. You want me to tell you why? Because you're trying to build out your team this year you have 3 first-round picks next year in a quarterback deep draft, possibly a generational draft. So you want to make sure you get your QB next year. This is the building year for the Jets. You want to get your building blocks. They have 3 first-rounders next year. They have 3.
Okay,
They have their own. They have Dallas's and they have Indianapolis's from the Sauce Gardner trade.
Okay. Now it makes sense there. Okay.
Yeah, so you want to build the team this year, get the building blocks this year, and then you get your QB next year.
Help out a quarterback, Geno Smith. We saw it last year in Vegas. Just didn't look like himself. The ball wasn't coming out on time. Didn't necessarily have an embarrassment or riches there. If you can get Geno in this offense, another playmaker, I like it. How many times did we see Omar Cooper last year, the end of the Penn State game, climbing the ladder? That might have been the best catch we saw in college football last year. So to be able to plug and play, drop a guy like that into your offense, learn from a Garrett Wilson, I think that's best case scenario for the Jets.
Yeah, I was talking to Kalen Black, his teammate, the running back, who was at JMU prior to that.
Shout out Dukes.
Yeah, that's right. He described Omar Cooper Jr. as Gumby because of his ability to contort his body in ways that humans shouldn't be able to. And we saw that often in the fall. B-Mac, I'm going to come to you for this. The fighting body kneecaps, the Dan Campbell's, Detroit Lions. Caden Proctor's there. I'm taking Caden Proctor.
I have no issue with that. I think when you look at their offense when they've been at their best, it's been because of their offensive line. And last year, because of injuries, we didn't see the efficiency in terms of just playing bully ball in the interior.
Watch, they're going to have us take Freeling at 19.
In check.
That's the big if, right?
That's the big if.
Watch.
I think he's going to be a heck of a
It's going to be like him or Lomu or some shit.
This relationship, Ryan, fellas, is that he's going into a situation where the offensive line.
Ari Merov
you have
just put out a
All-Pro on the right side.
A mock draft.
You go ahead and
he had us taking Caleb Lomu.
Valid hole right now. You instantly improve your offensive line.
So we saw him catch passes at Alabama. Yeah. He was running the ball. So I was joking around with him at the combine, asking for his comps as a wide receiver. You guys mentioned this guy earlier. He described himself as Megatron with the ball in his hands. And then he said he was Jerome Bettis as a running back. I said, bro, Derrick Henry went to Alabama. He goes, oh, right. I meant Derrick Henry because he's an Iowa kid.
Bro, 12. He allowed 5 sacks this year.
The Minnesota Vikings are on the clock. We know that that defense won
the last
12 the year before.
JJ and/or Kyler at quarterback.
That was his freshman year.
Peter Woods, defensive lineman out of Clemson. I've heard Caleb Banks is liked in the building. I heard Dylan Thieneman. Some coaches don't like him as much as others. He could be off the board at this point. What do you think about Peter Woods here?
I love that because I've heard Thieneman, the safety as well. And I feel like they lost both their D tackles in free agency, or they released both their D tackles in free agency. That's a place where I thought Dexter Lawrence was going to end up. And he didn't. He went to Cincy. I think they have to address with the best D. It's not a deep D tackle draft, I believe.
You're right.
Not a bunch of them. Usually we see this position fly off the board much earlier, but they have to identify the best D tackle, go in there. They lost 2 guys. And the defense they want to run, I played in the Flores defense as well, is a lot of pressure again, but you need the big guys to stop the run. Because they're bringing secondary, they're bringing blitzes, they're playing extremely aggressive. But the way as a quarterback, you know that you go against an aggressive defense, you got to run the ball at them, right? You got to punch them in the mouth. So they need to have some run stoppers. I think Peter Woods is a great fit for him.
Yeah, didn't have a great 25, had a really good 24. But to your point, Javon Hargrave didn't work out. Jonathan Allen didn't work out. So they have to fix that for sure.
Here we go.
All right, let's take a quick recap here of what we just talked about. The Rams get richer with Mekhi Lemon. Man, that's a bad sign if you're in the NFC West, even though the Seattle Seahawks won the Super Bowl. B-Max guy, Benga Ioane, is going to the Ravens. That feels like a fit. Made in heaven. Omar Cooper Jr.
Cowboys would not
work on long-term
and then
finally Peter Woods makes his way to Minnesota. We'll see if they like Dylan Thieneman more, the Oregon safety. For now, though, we're going to take a quick break when we come back. Bryce Young What's going to happen at 19 for the Panthers? Are we going to draft another wide receiver for Carolina, go in another direction? We'll find out right after this.
They teasing KC. They teasing KC Concepcion. They teased it with Stafford and they took Lemon. It's gonna be KC, bro. Or Denzel Boston. Wait, did Tyson come off the board? We didn't see the first 10 picks. Word?
What's the plan here?
Oh man.
I watched that show.
Yeah, well, I'm just getting started.
Landman, I watched every season of that.
Episodes now streaming.
Yeah, that's my show right there.
Yeah, that's my show.
Good.
All right, Carolina Panthers last year, we got Ted McMillan in the first round, picked 9 overall, I believe. The year before that, Xavier Legette at the bottom of round 1. Ted's worked out. We'll see about Xavier. I say all that to say, what are we doing at 19 for the Carolina Panthers? Are we getting Bryce Young more help? Checks notes? No. So Kenny Sadiq, I love here. And talking to folks this morning and yesterday, Dylan Thieneman is their guy. So I'll ask you about Dylan, and then I'm going to get your thoughts.
Let's go.
Oregon transfer from Purdue. Yep. They do need help next to Trevon Moehrig in that secondary.
Yeah, you know I love Dylan. I think that
Man, we need a little white chocolate on the team.
Let's talk about it, man.
Let's hear what they got to say first.
Okay, got you.
the thing that I really appreciate about his game, he ran 4.35 in Indy, but he plays 4.35 as well.
He also jumped 41.
He also, so everything that you saw him do in shorts, he actually he does in uniform. And he's explosive. There's no hesitation when he's running down the alley to make contact. He's not afraid to make contact. The above the shoulder game is very, very impressive as well. You don't believe me? Go watch the game when the pick against Penn State when he just identified pre-snap alignment to put himself in position to come up with a huge game-winning pick. So if you're Carolina, you're able to get a guy like Dylan Thieneman. I'm okay with that. I'm a defender, so I'm a bit biased. And I think defense win championships. I don't think I know.
Look, let me ask you this question, because this is the question I had to endure yesterday from our buddy Pete Prisco. And I'll do my best impression. What's the difference between Dylan Thieneman and Caleb Downs? That's what he put to me.
Well, I would say don't let the white skin fool you. Dylan Thieneman can move. He got a little bit of motion to him, but he's not Caleb Downs. Caleb Downs can play, in my opinion, much closer line of scrimmage better. I think he can is a more advanced and nuanced blitzer. I think Ohio State had a little more NFL schemes in what they ran there. Obviously, Ohio State had a lot more talent around Caleb Downs as well, though. So it's hard to really say. But I think Thieneman is extremely athletic. I know that Carolina's going to sit back in that quarters defense. You're going to need some speed back there because me and BMAC can explain really quickly. When you're a safety in quarters, that can be man-to-man really quick.
No question.
So you got to be able to move. You got to be able to run. He definitely has the movement skills. He has the ability. He's extremely athletic. I like the Panthers hammering on defense. That's an identity they found last year. And when you have a young quarterback, you keep drafting receivers. That's great. But a defense is a quarterback's best friend to get him more possessions during the game.
So you were talking about the additions, Jalen Phillips, Devin Lloyd.
Yep.
Keep going back.
And then Derek Brown in the front. So that defense will have some guys.
J.C. Horn took a step last year. He was lights out, as good as any corner.
Yep.
Mike Jackson played well last year, opposite J.C. So they got some dudes.
And I think Mike has 1 year left on his deal, but we'll worry about that next year. No, that's right. So I'm glad you guys are in agreement on that. We'll see if that's what actually happens.
Yeah,
man. I'm going to come back to you.
Sign me up, dog.
To the Cowboys, they took Caleb down to 12. They'll probably have to trade up for him.
Sign me up.
I'm great. Well, listen. If the number one safety is there, I say that's where
he's not the consensus number one safety. Downs is, but he's still. This kid has all pro potential.
4.35 says he's the number one to me. Because
he made a great point when he said Evero loves to play zone defenses. So those quarters, those cover threes, those turn into turn into man real quick. And now you have to be humming down the field 40 yards. We're gonna need some speed back there.
And that's why I say this right here, Nick. That's why I'm about to say this right now. He's the better pick for us because at the end of the day, those times that y'all were cussing daggone Nick Scott out, they're not going to happen with him on the field because you throw the ball put the ball in the air, and it has air in it. He's going to hawk it down.
He's gonna track it. Yeah.
Well, hey, Charles State, but did you guys hear? Did you guys hear when old boy said? He said people. He said insiders have told me that that's who they're looking at.
Yeah, that's their number one. Yeah. Some people think he is the number one safety.
No, I'm talking about that. He said he's been told that that's the #1 target for Carolina at
For
19.
Carolina, yeah. Joe Person just put out an article like 2 days ago. They were like, if the Enemann's there, they're taking him. No questions asked. It's just if he's there.
Yeah, it's
And
just
who
if
knows?
he's there.
It would be absolute cinema if what Mike K tweeted ends up coming to fruition. That would be funny as hell if we end up using the 5th from Minnesota to move up in front of Minnesota to take the Eneman. That would be hysterical. That would
Are
be
y'all gonna be okay that
Hall
when
of
he
Fame
gets deep
move.
if that happens?
That'd be a Hall of Fame move by Dan Morgan.
If we get the Eneman, I'm not gonna be upset.
Bro, if we got a package 19 and 159, one of the back-to-backs in the 5th to move in front of Minnesota with Detroit to take the Eneman, absolutely. That's a Hall of Fame move by Dan Morgan.
Yeah, dude. I'm putting it like this, man. It sounds sexy to get another playmaker on the offensive side, but this thing. But I'm in 100% agreement. Defense wins championships. If we can shut down,
and every great story.
I think this makes sense for the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just saying if we can shut down that whole BS that we've been seeing last year with the defense. I mean, and I know it's a scheme, and I know it's Evero, and I know that at the end of the day. But if you put players that are just above the bar in that scheme, I think we'll get a lot better.
So how scary are y'all? Carnell Tate going to the Saints? Does that cause concern right away or just up the road?
I think that's up the road. That's up the road. I think that's up the road.
I think Chuck, I don't think Chuck gonna be the same quarterback in year 2 that he was in the first.
Me either. I believe it too.
I think that shit was fool's gold.
Yeah.
They didn't have no film on Chuck like until the end of the year.
What I kept saying, Nick. I said, look, now that they got some film on his ass, it's gonna be different around here.
Yeah. Hey, listen, you put a safety like the element on our team, and then you give Morik free reign to play the middle of the field. All that bullshit that he was running up the middle field, he's going to lose his life.
If we get the Eneman, I know Evero doesn't like to play man defense; he likes to play zone. But we should definitely turn into more of a cover one man, like a cover one robber like type team. Play more man on the outside with Mike Jack and JC. Have Morik watch that middle of the field like Gaskin said. Play that robber role, and you got the Eneman watching over the top. Shit.
Okay, so let me tell y'all something. This is the last question, y'all, because I got to take off in a minute. But I was looking at some highlights. I was looking at highlights again from last year's. I think what's the name of that podcast for Panthers fans only? FPFO or something like that. Shout out to them, man. They put a video up of like all the things that the rookies did. But within those plays that they showed, I don't think one thing that we talked enough about in the offseason is how badly JC Horn was getting fucking cooked in the second half of that season, bro.
I think that concussion got him.
I know, but look, that's probably why I said imperative.
JC was arguably the best corner in football through 11 weeks until his concussion.
And then he got fucking cooked for the rest of the season, bro.
And he had the concussion. He came back. He had a bad showing against New Orleans.
Like he couldn't
the
do
concussion may have.
Anybody, bro. Puka Nacua made him look silly.
No, Puka wasn't. Puka was. They were chopping up our zone, bro. Puka's touchdowns came in zone. They were zone busters.
Puka made JC Horn look. A lot of people got behind him, though, bro.
Bro, Puka made Mike Jack look dumb when he made that one hand catch. Puka makes mad people look dumb.
And Mike Jack picked them off too.
Please, are you trying to tell me Mike Jack better than JC Horn? Stop with that nonsense. Stop with that fucking nonsense, Twan.
No.
Don't end the show on that note. Don't sit here and try to tell me Mike Jack better than JC Horn.
No. Mike Jack, I mean,
he had just had a better second half of the season than J.C. Horn. That's just the truth. And there's
JC
nothing
was
wrong with that.
arguably the best corner in football till that concussion. That's all I'll say.
I
Mike
understand
Jack
that
was the
because
best.
Twan, I told Twan that a long time ago. I said, hey, he ain't been right since that concussion. I said that while the season was going.
He was getting
At
absolutely.
At week 11, when JC got hurt,
me.
through week 11, he was tied for first in the NFL in interceptions.
I
And
get
then got
that.
hurt
I get that, but
with Kevin Byard.
we can't play down on Mike Jack. Like I said, he had a better second half than J.C. Horn. It's a
Mike
good
Jack
problem to have.
certainly ended the season stronger than JC. He ended the
That's
season
it.
stronger than 99% of corners in the league.
Yeah,
I'll give him
it's
that.
It's a good thing to have.
But I know
I'm
what we
not
have in
trying to-
JC when he's healthy.
I'm not trying to compare them, man, but Mike Jack had a better year last year than J.C. Horn, bro. I'm sorry.
That's the thing.
I definitely,
To me, he had a
talk
better
about
year,
who plays
bro.
the boundary side. All right, JC.
He was
okay.
that dude was a Pro Bowler. Look, man, I don't understand how he didn't make the Pro Bowl, bro. He put in. Mike Jack put in work last year, bro. I bet you, motherfuckers. I bet you they know his name now. I bet you they're not gonna test him as much.
Well, let
He
me
could
ask
have
you
ran
this:
two to the house.
if we're not the only ones that heard them say that we love Thieneman, isn't that like kind of bad? Because that means everybody else had heard it too.
Yeah, shit. I don't know, man. I still don't know who they're gonna take, but it's I mean, Thieneman is one of the names that keeps coming up that a lot of people like, bro. So I mean, I know we ain't gonna be upset if we get Thieneman.
We can't underestimate the fact that Mike Jack was the boundary corner and JC was the field corner 99.9% of the time too.
What I'm trying to tell you, Tri-State, I saw plays, and I could pull them up where J.C. Horn was playing 13 yards off the receiver and still was getting cooked. Damn, bro, you that many yards off the man?
Because maybe they audibled and the wide receiver ran a 5-yard slant and caught it.
What happens with J.C. Horn a lot sometimes, and people brought it up, is that he stays flat-footed a lot of times, man, until that man gets to him. He gotta be moving his feet a little bit before the receiver gets in his face, bro.
Oh, brother! All
He's
right.
sitting there flat-footed, Tri-State.
Listen, I can't agree with you that Mike Jack. It's a tale of two halves.
I just said
but it wasn't the whole year.
I'm not saying Mike Jack is a better corner than J.C. Horn.
Mike Jack was getting cooked by George Pickens and Jalen Waddle at the beginning of the year when J.C. Horn was arguably the best corner in the league. He probably was the best. Like I said, through 11 weeks, through that Monday night game against San Fran, he was the best corner in the league. And then his concussion happened. Whereas Mike Jack, he popped off when that happened, which we needed. We needed that stepped up.
And then J.C. Horn was out there getting boiled after that shit. I mean, we can blame it on the concussion, man, but still, we don't know.
All right, bro. Yeah, because he goes from arguably the best corner in the league to getting cooked out of just nowhere. You don't think the concussion had any? All right, bet. We'll see. We'll see next year. That's all we'll say.
The first 11 games, he was the best corner in the NFL. The stats said that too.
But
bro. Like,
so the year before was J.C. was he an All-Pro first team?
He was an All-Pro first team. He hasn't been in the right.
When has he ever been an All-Pro first team since he's the best corner?
But listen, you got to realize that
you know how many great corners haven't been first team All-Pro?
But y'all acting like we ain't been seeing J.C. Horn get boiled on a lot of plays, bro.
No, he doesn't.
I can't recall these times JC got boiled.
Other than after that concussion,
I saw Olave get him in New Orleans. This is after week 11. I saw JSN get him a couple times. Yeah, he ended the season pretty rough. Pretty rough.
All that tells me is that we need another corner. So there goes that.
Listen,
if JC and Mike Jack are healthy, that's the best 1-2 combo at corner in the league.
I agree.
Arguably,
I agree. Another corner. Yeah. I mean, hopefully Corey Thornton.
You add the Thieneman back there, that transforms the defense.
Right. And
No, that,
Because
that was the point.
he brings in nickel corner versatility too. He can play that slot corner.
That's the point that I was making, Nick. I'm like, look,
Yeah.
man, we can with Thieneman back there, damn, bro, I don't worry about that so much.
Yeah. Well, I'm just hoping. I'm gonna be 100% honest. I'm hoping that the front four just gets way better, and we ain't got to worry about that shit anyways.
Yeah.
Because the front four get better, we might see a whole bunch of interceptions and turnovers this year.
Oh, pressure best price, bro. Look, man, I said I was gonna do 3 hours. It's been 3 hours and 30 minutes. I'm about to head out, man. Shout out to
Hey, y'all
everybody
fellas
that came
be
through,
easy.
man.
We'll see y'all tomorrow.
Yeah, bro. Look, we come back tomorrow. We're gonna do a morning show and we're gonna do an evening show for the draft. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see y'all tomorrow, man. 704 Charlotte Brown Show. Holla at y'all, man. I hope y'all have a great rest of y'all day. And thank y'all for coming over here and spending time with us, man. We'll holla at y'all later, all right? We out, man.
Juan, did you see what I said yesterday?